Bayfront Center in St. Petersburg, Florida, it's SuperBrawl VI.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. It's been a busy day today. I won't get into all that unpleasantness right now. We are here. It is the classic pay-per-view watch-along series. Hello, if you're watching us on Rumble. I know I've got a lot of fans on Twitter. Hi, haters. But no, we got SuperBrawl VI WCW tonight from the Bayfront Center in St. Petersburg, Florida. This pay-per-view from February 11th, 1996. We are on the precipice of, at this point, we've been involved in the Monday Night. Well, the Monday Night War started in September of 95 with WCW basically kicking off Nitro. And, you know, we're a couple months away from Scott Hall showing up on Nitro that fabled evening where he strode onto the set in his Canadian tuxedo. The 90s, all that denim.
So here in February at this time point, we're in the Dungeon of Doom era, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Doom, still trying to eliminate
yeah.
So this the card, let me run down this for you folks here. We had some dark matches tonight. First of which they were on main event. Road Warriors defeated Dick Slater and Bunkhouse Buck, who inexplicably would win the WCW tag team titles at least once, as far as I can remember, maybe twice. Hugh Morris defeated Chris Kanyon. Big Bubba and VK Wall Street defeated Joey Maggs and Craig Pittman.
Wall Street.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, well, you know, the only thing he beat is his brother. Never mind. I couldn't help myself. Jim Duggan versus Loch Ness, which is giant haystacks, ended in a double DQ, and the Nasty Boys defeated the Public Enemy in a street fight. Well, no, that's the first match on the card. I thought that was a dark match. Well, it's the Nasty Boys. Nobody cares if we spoil that one. It's the Public Enemy. Like they're going to put the Public Enemy over. Like they're going to put the Public Enemy over to pay-per-view and WCW. You know, it's like it's not going to happen. Especially with
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, especially with Knobs being as buried up Hogan's ass as he was for his entire career.
I did enjoy them brutalizing Foley on that last pay-per-view. The back-to-back when they threw him off onto the concrete and then smashed his head into the guardrail. Yeah, I did get a kick out of that for a nasty.
I didn't mind that. Didn't mind that at all. Now, you know, you love to see it. You love to see it. Oh God, do I have more? Okay, no more. All right. I saw a bunch of Twitter notifications.
I think the best is when The Rock hits him with all those chairs.
Yeah.
Woo, yeah, that was
nothing's ever going to come close to that.
And in that day is when he changed.
That, boys and girls, is when he officially had brain damage.
That knocked Mick Foley straight into communism. But no, so we've got, like I said, we've got kicking off the show, Nasty Boys versus Public Enemy. Then we go to the World Television title match, the champion Johnny B. Bad defending against Diamond Dallas Page. The tag team titles on the line.
Johnny B. Bad. Oh man.
Yeah.
Him and DDP put on some decent matches though. Because they've been working
away from this guy.
Hey,
Johnny B. Bad.
I don't mind Johnny. I liked the Mark Merrow. I liked him using the mark because I wasn't a fan of the gimmick. I like his work. I've grown to appreciate his work the farther away I've gotten from it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I didn't like the gimmick.
Well, it's kind of like Disco Inferno. Like I hated the gimmick, but he made it work. Like Disco Inferno was an amazing wrestler.
I wasn't a fan of Disco.
I like Disco.
I like Alex Wright better than him.
I thought Alex Wright
was perfect.
Alex Wright was more talented.
Yeah.
Definitely. Far and away more athletic ability. Like I said, by far.
I never felt Disco overstepped though. Like he was there, he was fine with what he did. Like he didn't overgrasp, other than going for the NWO thing. But you know.
Yep.
I'm surprised the Fed never tried to like. I could understand them never trying to pick up Disco, but I don't understand. They could have made a shot at Alex Wright. Like that was around the time they had their cruiserweight division and shit.
Yeah.
They offered Glenn, like he ended up not taking it.
No, it was Alex Wright. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm shocked that Alex Wright never did. You know, if Alex Wright would have put on, even after the Berlin thing, if he would have gained about 20 pounds of muscle, I mean, he was like 6'3". If
that
he
was
weighed,
his
you know,
career killer, turning
his
into
size.
a neo-Nazi. No,
Yep.
when they turned him into a neo-Nazi.
Yeah,
Man, that's not the smartest move.
it's a bold strategy. It's a bold strategy. But we say we got the tag title, Sting and Luger defending against the Harlem Heat. Konnan defends the U.S. heavyweight title against the one-man gang. Then we have the I Respect You strap match versus with Sullivan versus Pillman. And then we got another match, but I don't want to give anything away here. It's for the tag title. I guess it doesn't matter. Sting and Luger versus the Road Warriors for the tag titles. The WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Flair versus defending champion Randy Savage. And then the main event, of course, Hulk Hogan couldn't be the undercard because why would he?
Never.
Even though the World Heavyweight fucking title's on the line.
That's
the
not gonna work for
semi-main.
me, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are both steel cage matches, semi and main. Hogan versus the Giant in the main, which should be the semi-main because that's the fucking
He really had to show
non-title
up
match.
Macho.
Yeah, again,
He did.
and you know, Macho made the point in an interview. He goes, Hulk did that to him his whole career,
Yep.
and he did.
Yeah, he did. Tried to hold him
Every-
down. Yeah.
When Savage went over for the belt, Hogan stole the fucking celebration in the ring.
Yeah,
from
because
him.
he's like,
Hogan,
I want a chance at it now, brother.
yep.
And all
Hogan
this
wouldn't
bullshit.
get out of the ring. Wouldn't let him have a
Dude.
fucking moment.
Yeah. Which will remember when he did that to Bret Hart as well with Yokozuna?
Yep.
Yep.
And then won the
WrestleMania
belt,
9.
won the belt 30
9,
seconds after Yokozuna beat Bret for it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. What up, Lurch?
Hey,
Yeah, let
Lurch.
me throw the viewing.
Which is
studio
funny too
link.
because he dropped it not much longer after getting it.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
want to drop it to Bret.
Yep.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
here,
because it would have exposed
Did
his ass.
Michaels.
Well, that's why he kept was it Sags around? You know, because it was like somebody that was never going to threaten him. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
he's
his
Brian
Brian
Knobs.
Beefcake.
Brian
little
Knobs.
orbiter.
Well,
Yeah,
that
Beef-
him
yep.
and Beefcake and all those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
he
all
older
mid cards.
Yeah.
Beefcake, Knobs, Honky.
Hacksaw's one
Hacksaw.
of his buddies.
Yep.
Yep. Oh yeah, they were all Hogan's boys. But yeah, so that's our card for this evening. Let's see what we have here as far as numbers wise in attendance. The tagline was the brawl for the belt. We had 7,200 in attendance at the Bayfront Center. This was preceded by Starrcade, and Uncensored would be next.
Oh, Uncensored is the Doomsday Cage match, isn't it?
Let's see. Hang on.
The Alliance to End Hulkamania.
I think it is.
The triple cage, or is it a quadruple cage?
Yep, Doomsday Cage match.
Yep.
Hogan and Savage versus Flair, Arn, Ming, Barbarian, Luger,
Zeus,
Taskmaster,
Zeus
Z
and
Gangster. The
Bane.
ultimate solution. Not a good name. Not a good.
I'm just amazed no one got killed in that crazy ass cage they built.
Well, that wasn't even the worst one. The worst cage was the fucking 3-level one they made.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what
the
this one was.
one for Ready to Rumble.
Ready to
Ready to
Rumble.
Rumble.
We need to do a watch party of that shit.
Yeah.
I
It's on
absolutely.
YouTube.
We will watch that. I unapologetically. It's WCW.
I like that
I
movie
love that
too.
movie.
It's
It's
freaking
great.
that's when I need to buy it. I need to own a copy of that. Which I don't.
I think
yeah.
that movie's dumb as fuck, but
If
Oh,
not,
bro.
I'm sure Nick could probably get it for us.
Yeah.
He can fix it in post.
If you look at the lineage of wrestling movies that have come out, movies with wrestlers in them, I think honestly, I don't think that one is that bad comparatively speaking.
it
One
helped
with,
kill
with Hogan and
WCW.
Zeus, that was
Well,
terrible.
The movie didn't help.
No
kill
holds, no
the
holds barred,
aftermath
Draven.
of what.
Yeah, that
fucking
movie was
Russo
terrible.
And Jarrett did which movie? No Holds
No
Barred.
Holds
Holds
Barred.
Barred.
No Holds Barred. Yeah, that movie
I've
was-
got that on. I've got the match of the movie on the same VHS.
I saw it in
Nice.
theaters, yo. I
I
went to
did
the
too.
theater.
I
saw
didn't
that
get to
movie.
see it in theater. I did not get to see that one in the theater.
I was legit 10 years old walking out there. I was like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah.
I was
wish
a
would've.
little Hulkamaniac too. And he did me wrong there.
Kickboxer
I
was so
like,
much
Jesus.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hate because as a kid, yeah, I loved Hulk Hogan as a kid. You know, even though I was more of a
Yeah, did too.
NWA, WCW, I loved Hogan. I mean, the dude was larger than
Yep.
life. He
Yeah.
was the fucking conquering hero. You know, it was.
I was a Flair
He
fan.
just
Sorry.
he had. Oh, I fucking love Ric Flair too. But Hogan had Flair. While Flair was up, but Hogan just had that. He had more exposure too.
Yeah.
He
Mhm.
really,
Of course.
WWF, they had much more
Yep.
exposure at that point. You know, NWA was big in its own right, but I mean, it was not
Mhm.
Yeah.
WWF. It wasn't. Not in terms of media and marketing and promotion, nowhere close.
Yeah.
I would have rather it been the other way around, you know, to be perfectly clear, because I enjoyed the fucking Southern style. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, dude.
Hogan, you couldn't help but see, and I say this, I say I enjoyed that style more, and that's why even though I am nowhere near ring shape, I could get in the ring right now and work a Tennessee match for about 10 minutes, and probably I'd get blown up a little bit, but nothing I couldn't manage. You know what I mean? Like I could. Hey, I know how to throw chin locks and rest holds, baby. That's all you need. That's all you
What a
need.
headlock
Let's
for
wrestle.
and an arm bar.
A couple clotheslines. Fucking
Mhm.
double down, hope spots, come back, take it home. Right there. That's a fucking
Yeah.
match. That's a match. I just broke that shit down. That's how you do her.
Nice.
But yeah, let's
Yeah.
get into this.
I'm just
boys.
happy to see Sting.
Yeah.
We get to see Surfer Sting.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
This,
this was
you know,
this was his in between era of Crow Sting and Surfer
Mhm.
Sting, where he was
Slowly.
dressed like Surfer Sting.
Yeah, but he was
his
slowly
hair
turning.
was turning into Crow Sting.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
During one of the matches, I'll run upstairs because I've been waiting. I forgot to bring him down because I was running behind. I got all the wrestlers ready to show off. What is there? 26 of them, 27.
Nice.
I got was it 11 or 12 WCW guys. So yeah, very excited to show those off. Yeah, my favorite, I have a Chris Benoit now.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
I'm gonna take Austin, and we're gonna do a thing. I'm gonna drop Owen down the stairs,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna send it to Kendo. He's gonna be like, "You fucking asshole." He fucking loves Owen Hart.
You gotta have Benoit being the one that orchestrates Owen's.
Did Benoit come in a 2-pack versus the Bowflex?
Shit.
WrestleMania classic moments.
Yeah.
I've got the Austin
Relive them.
Coleman home invasion set.
comes with Nancy and his son.
You press a little button, it goes, the dog is in the garage.
Two,
God damn it.
two body bags of Bowflex, Nancy, Daniel, and Chris. Jesus Christ.
Authentic
YouTube's like,
battle
what
damage.
the fuck is wrong with this guy?
God, that
All
man had a family.
Oh, God. On the throat.
Yes,
That
he did.
Bowflex
JR.
had a family.
Yes, he did. JR. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Stress on did. All right, folks. If you're in the YouTube chat, you've got the link. If there's room, you can jump in and watch along with us. Hail, Lurch, and anybody else out there. I know there's some people lurking. How you doing?
Mhm.
I see you on Twitter. How you doing? And we're on Rumble. Hola, Rumble. We'll be there tomorrow night when Trina joins the panel. Again, it's Trina week here on the channel. She was here last night. She'll be here Wednesday, and she'll be joining us Thursday afternoon for Tales from the Crypt, which is usually for members only. Public preview of last week's stream. That's me, Adam, and Brutal. We watched season 2, episode 9 and 10. And guess what, gang? I've got the logos from Vinny. Those are in the hopper. And the They are fucking fire. The rebrand, I'm not, like I said, I showed them to the guys last night after the stream. You guys are going to have to wait. Sorry. You're going to have to wait a couple weeks yet while I build everything, put everything together. We got to burn the house down and start over again.
And deletes tweet now. I'm kidding. I didn't.
Oh, don't show?
Oh, even yeah,
damn
don't
it.
show them.
I just shared it too, damn it.
Yeah. Everybody, all my Pedro Pascal fans out there see my new logo. All right. We're going to start the pay-per-view. I'll shut the fuck up or I'll start showing my Twitter timeline from today. If I do that, I'm going to do a special. I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm going to do a special member stream after the fucking show at midnight. We'll go through my Twitter timeline for the day. All my quote tweets and blocks. I don't block anybody. Here we go. SuperBrawl 96. They all block me. How's the audio, guys?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Good. Okay. All right.
Good enough for
And
me.
it's full screen, Draven.
I know. I made sure I told you ahead of time.
Oh,
Fucking bullshit.
He's the chick with Miro.
I don't know. That guy could always back the audio.
That was Kimberly.
Holy hell, she's young as fuck there.
Rocco Rock with the fucking braids.
That should be good, the strap match.
I liked Public Enemy.
I liked him better in ECW. They just, dude, they never.
Well, of
fit
course, they were
They-
better in
they-
ECW.
Well,
It wasn't.
they never fit anywhere else though.
I don't know. It was kind of like, even though there weren't hardcore matches like all the time, they would still end up going through tables though. I don't know. They
Well,
served their
I don't-
purpose.
I don't necessarily. I don't hate them. I don't. I just they were misused and they had a problem with attitude coming into the Fed. You know, they got their
Yeah,
fucking
I
asses
heard
handed
that.
to 'em.
Yeah,
They got their asses handed to them by the
acolytes
ABA.
beat the
which-
shit out of them.
Dude, they went out and tried to change the finish on the way to the ring. Like you don't, especially to those guys. Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, I think it was like a Sunday Night Heat too episode
Yeah.
or something.
God damn, this
The match is on YouTube. It's we might watch it afterwards if I can find it's fucking brutal.
Oh, dude. Fucking Jesus, Etep. All right. So last week, Jungle Jim Steele, right?
Yeah.
So I just did a YouTube search for this guy. He was in ECW. He had an ECW match as
Who the fuck
Jungle
did he
Jim,
work?
as Jungle Jim Steele. 911 choke slams him like 5 times, and that's the match.
Nice. I like 911.
Yeah, I liked him too.
Remember when he showed up? He showed up on WCW that one day. We're like, what the fuck is that 911?
Yeah, I never knew that because I never saw him anywhere other than ECW. You were the one.
No,
who told
me
me that he
either.
was in, you were the one who told me that he was in WCW.
Yeah, I saw
forget what
that
he says
match on
later.
WCW, but I never knew that was him. I didn't know his real name back then. And I was
Did
like,
you
he
guys
looked
ever get
familiar,
sued?
but it was like,
Aren't these just two garbage men from New Jersey?
No, didn't they? Public Enemy was like Flavor Flav's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they ever get sued by that?
Nope.
Holy shit!
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
They're both dead.
How low can you go?
They're
yeah,
both dead. You can't
yeah,
sue the
Rocco and
corpses.
Johnny. I
What
bet you that
killed
chick
them?
in the front row's dead too.
Probably drugs.
Wow.
Yeah,
we're gonna do
look
the
at two
drinking
healthy
game.
specimens right there.
Yeah, I don't know what could have possibly took them out.
Yeah. And these two are still alive and well.
That
Yeah.
I can't believe.
I think the mental illness haircuts protected them. It's a very
just
common
punk.
thing today.
Yeah.
It's just punk back in the day.
Yeah, they were ahead of their
And
time.
it got co-opted by the retards.
Yep.
Yeah. The Jackson Pollock freaking shirts.
Man, Storm of the X-Men now.
Oh God.
They said they're going to focus on making her a badass.
Yeah, she's going to be obnoxious.
Yeah,
now.
because she wasn't already a badass.
Dude, she was my favorite X-Men.
Yep.
Like I had the freaking singles for her, man. Like she was the queen of Wakanda.
Mm-hmm.
But
her becoming a vampire was awesome too.
Air bump.
Yeah. Oh, Jubilee is still a vampire, isn't she?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I started losing interest when she divorced T'Challa. Like, oh come on.
Yeah, they had a perfect union there, and then they destroyed it.
Yeah, you literally had a king and a queen, and they're like, nope, we got to put the broken home in there.
Yeah, you God forbid something makes sense.
Man, could you imagine the kid they could have had like that?
Yeah.
An
awesome.
elementalist with T'Challa's reflexes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have done something crazy.
A super suit, like.
Yeah, it'd be like the Storm Panther or something.
Yeah, that would have been.
Well, you got a super genius and a mutant, and the mutant ability you can make it anything. It didn't have to be weather related.
That's true.
They've had other mutants where
That's true.
Yeah, like Mystique with Nightcrawler.
Yep.
That's why it's called a mutation.
Well,
right?
now Nightcrawler isn't the product of, which is fucking stupid.
Oh, I know. Didn't she have like a
she had
baby or something?
Yeah, she had a turd baby with some other. So basically, she turned into Azazel or whatever.
Its parent,
and yeah, it's fucking
so
dumb.
disgusting.
These people are demented, is what they are. Fucking
The
demented.
primary caregiver.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the beginning of the end for me, where I was like, really, they got rid of Storm? like I'm not liking this anymore. This isn't like, because I was like the D&D nerd. I like the wizard shit. Mother Nature. That character was essentially Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler was my favorite, and the original animated cartoon had he was like super religious and had the whole he was trying to basically convert Wolverine. In it.
Yeah, because he was he was that duplicity of a creature that looked like a demon, but he happened to be like the most saintly and pious of the. It was the looks can be deceiving kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, in the X-Men arcade game, he was my favorite because you could do the Banff teleport.
Oh, I started to play that Dragon's Crown.
Isn't that
I
game
love
awesome?
it. It's fucking awesome. There's like a whole there's equipment and there's like
Cooking the food.
RPG elements. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, we should do that sometime.
Definitely. And you can actually if you're playing solo, you can find people's bones and stuff as you're playing and resurrect them at the church and have them as your allies while you're playing. So it's not just you and
Cool.
You bring mercenaries with you.
Yep.
I was telling Chris, I was playing a simpler game that was a whole shit ton of fun. Mark of the Ninja.
Yeah.
Man, it's a side scroller thing, like old school kind of game. That is so much fun. Holy hell. You hide in the shadows and you freaking take out all these army guys. Fucking sweet.
X-Villain pegged us. X-Villain's last comment totally pegged us.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because nobody likes Jubilee.
Oh, dude. Her
that was
a vampire looked awesome.
That was a self-insert, right? Jubilee.
Can we talk about referee Mark Curtis's hair helmet for a second? That glorious mustache.
Yeah, look at that.
I was going to say, though, Jubilee is Jim Lee.
Oh, God.
It's a self-insert.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's a little Asian girl.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
All of this stemmed from the mental illness haircuts of the Nasty Boys.
Yep.
That's how we got here.
Yep.
That's the Cliff Notes version. Oh.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sorry.
Remember, I was Jubilee in the place to be.
Storm did have a mohawk in the 80s. Some people forget that.
Well, she only had it in the days that
permanent.
No, it wasn't permanent, but she had it. She had a total her whole look was punk rock in the 80s.
Well, the punk stuff was like it wasn't. It never made it into the cartoon. Like
no, because that was Jim Lee era by the time.
Yeah,
By the time
and
the
the only time
cartoon
they
came
ever,
around.
the only time they ever gave her the mohawk was in the Days of Future Past stuff, and that was like what 3 episodes.
Mhm.
And then they're like, nope, let's put her back normal because we're losing people.
In the 80s, yeah, and it was in the 80s.
Oh yeah, I remember her in the cartoon with the mohawk.
Yeah, it was when she was in love with Wolverine because they were the last 2 mutants.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at buying I'm getting ring ropes and buckles for my LJN ring.
Yes.
But I'm looking at the Nitro ring, the Toy Biz one from '99, with the stage set up.
Does it have the little folding chairs?
They got a bunch of shit. It's got like the boom that goes over the ring. It's like $215 for everything.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, it'll be a minute before I scoop one up, but they're available at least. Because I want to get a WCW ring bad. Like I need one. I saw somebody took an AEW ring, painted the turnbuckles red, and Ringside Collectibles made a Nitro apron and skirt for it.
Oh shit!
He's selling it for $100. It's gorgeous.
That's
it looks exactly like the Nitro ring from like '99. The red and black apron that just said Nitro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are they vandalizing that t-shirt stand?
Yeah, see, baby, he got the regular old tin can, daddy. I'd be reaching down and pulling one of those shirts off the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Just see like a hand come over the side.
Yep. Grab that Horseman shirt, pull it up.
That'd be great. By the way, I recorded when I was in the store. I found the WWE figures, and I found Farouk. And I'm like, yeah, they had him with that stupid helmet on and all that.
Oh no!
Oh, the old school one, the Warrior of Tomorrow.
Oh, they had him in his American Gladiators costume.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And then it pan over. There's Stephanie McMahon, and I go, I wonder. I said, here's the shithead's daughter. I wonder if they're gonna make a new Vince McMahon figure with real pooping action. And then I found a Brock one that was on discount as well. Even his toys are on discount. I said, yeah, here's the guy who likes his pee-pee tapes.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna scoop up a McMahon and Lesnar.
Yeah, I saw Stephanie. I didn't see Vince, but
they'll sell Vince. They'll sell Vince, Brock, and Janelle Grant in a 3-pack.
Yeah.
Oh, he overshot that.
Yeah, that had to hurt.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, dude. His back ain't feeling good after that.
Jeez.
That's I can't feel my toes anymore. Like
he just no-sold the garbage can. Look at him. Just no-selling a chair.
Wow. I hope they show a replay of that. That guy landed square on his tailbone, right onto the concrete.
Of course they're gonna show it again. I love how the garbage can took this dude's ass, like instead of like that guy's like getting his head pile drive on.
Yep.
Here we go. This is
look
at this.
This is bad.
Oh, damn! That hurt me watching it.
Oh, fuck! He's like, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone.
Smashes that little bit of table into him.
Fat ass.
That's fucking funny.
I already broke my hip on the concrete floor.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I think I remember seeing the recap for this when we did the retrospective. But here's me as Jubilee on the thing there, remember?
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't need to go to sleep tonight.
I'm Jubilee.
Yeah.
I got
oh my god.
I got
Jesus.
I got Vinny as Gambit.
What was this for?
This was like forever ago when I did this.
Jubilee has like the lamest powers. Like, how is she on the X-Men? Hi, I can make fireworks. Like, yeah, so can I. Like,
There already was a fucking character like her anyway. Boom Boom in the new
yeah,
Mutants.
and Boom
I
Boom was
fry
cooler.
electronics,
Yeah,
so
here it
does
is.
water.
Yeah, here's Vinny's Gambit.
What the fuck?
Let me see. Hang on.
From a couple years ago.
Yeah, this is like maybe last year, the year before that.
That's funny.
Mean
Who
Gene.
else?
Yeah, we got to use the Carvel ones again too that Frankie made of us.
Yeah, the car.
Oh yeah.
Those were awesome.
Anti-Semitic ice cream cake.
I can't believe they blur the number.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Adam as Cyclops.
Cyclops,
Yep.
yeah.
Long before I had the full goatee. Yeah.
Look, he just called the name. Why? He just said the whole number. Why is you blurring it? If I can just hear Mean Gene say it.
Exactly. That's the weird part. Like they blur it, but you could just listen to it. Or if you have the text stuff on it would be up on the screen anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mexican Konnan. That's right. I forgot about this one.
Why does he look like he wants to be called a she they?
I got Tony. I got Tony as
shit.
Beast.
That's funny.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah,
and
Konnan
then-
looks like he should be tagging with Farouk in WWF. He was warming up for the Max Moon gimmick here. Yeah, Hicksville, and he does. He looks like Carmen Miranda.
Yeah, he looks like he's.
This is post Max Moon.
And here's Etep as
Oh yeah,
Xavier.
yeah. He was Max Moon. Wait.
He's just like what those Chinese dragons that they have during the parades.
And that's Meech on his shoulders.
Oh god,
that's awesome.
And why is Mean Gene so brown?
He was down on South Beach.
Jesus, he's rotisserie right now.
Yeah, he was. Well, he got sunburned and shit down in Florida trying to bang all those broads. He was a player.
Yeah.
He's like, I was down at the clubs. Chucking
Do
and
the
jiving.
tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti, baby.
Hell yeah.
God, I'm sick of this guy.
Can we focus on the chick again, please?
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, can you move aside? I know that your whole career has been sidelined by hot chicks.
By females.
Right.
Yeah, she is fucking hot, dude.
He is a dime.
I thought that one he had with DDP last week was high. I didn't care. I was like, damn.
Was he banging all those chicks?
If he is, he's got my respect.
I don't think he cheated on Kimberly, did he?
No, there was a storyline where she left DDP for him or some shit.
Yeah. But I knew that, but I don't think he ever cheated on her, though.
And then he went to the Fed, and then they put her with fucking Beefcake.
Damn.
They put her with Beefcake when he was the Booty Man.
Booty
That
Man,
awesome
yep.
Oh, I
gimmick.
remember the Booty Man.
Yeah, and she was the booty girl or whatever.
Yeah.
He was the Booty Babe.
Booty babe, that's it.
He just
Yes,
lit the
she is.
camera.
Yeah, that's why they call it the hard cam.
Nobody, dude, those two people just dodged the frisbee back there. Nobody grabbed it.
Who wants a frisbee?
Look, I'd take one. Them things are probably worth about $5.
He's just ripping off Leaping Lanny Poffo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even with the gayness. He's ripping them off twice. Gayness and frisbees.
Yeah, weren't there crazy
Whoa,
stories
that one.
about
You know, was that
Leaping Lanny?
Austin?
That was Hulk Hogan.
That was
Was that
Hogan's wife.
Hogan's wife?
Was it really?
Yeah.
That was
Holy
Hogan's
hell, she
wife.
actually looked decent at one point.
Yep.
Yeah, well, dude, it's disappears like a woman's figure after marriage.
Yeah, Kimberly can pop my confetti gun.
Mm-hmm.
Already did.
Those singles?
She should be wearing booty shorts though.
She kind of looks like Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, Paige graded up. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
His stepdaughter is Lexi Nair, so yeah. So that's a positive.
Yeah, Lexi's a fucking hottie.
Mm-hmm. Big Bill is a lucky man.
Yep. Too lucky.
Mm-hmm.
DDP lost some weight.
Yeah, he's less chunky here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, he was a thick boy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a thick boy the last one we watched. That was what, 2 years prior. That was 94.
All those roses gone to waste.
That's expensive right there. I need to go out there and scoop them up.
Wait, hang on. That was probably like what, 2 dozen roses?
Yeah, $100.
All right.
Back then, about $50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he defended. Yeah.
Bobby, why don't you just give away the finish?
Yeah.
I still never had a problem with him though, because he's always attacked Hogan that way. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He almost gives away.
Man.
He gives away
Dude,
the turn too.
He gave it, but whose side is he on? Why would you even say that?
No, maybe like Heenan was, he was doing the Lord's work all along because he knew how much of a douchebag that Hogan was.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm gonna fuck him over the way he fucked over everybody else in the industry.
I think so.
Well, I know that Bischoff even said the announcers didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
The announce team.
Yeah, they had to.
But I mean, with Bobby, he hated Hogan from day one. So him saying that, whose side is he on? Actually, kind of makes sense because it's him, being the smart bad guy.
Yeah.
To me, I never had a problem with it.
No, I watched the documentary or the biopic or whatever the hell it was on YouTube about Heenan. Apparently, that dude, he had it pretty rough, man. He never had the physique or anything, but he could out wrestle guys twice his size.
Yeah.
Yep.
They said he was a phenomenal wrestler.
Yeah,
until that injury. Was it a neck injury he had or back? Neck or back? One of the two.
I think it was neck. Yeah, it was because he wasn't big enough to handle. He was able to get out of stuff, but when I can't remember who it was, something got him and it messed him up pretty badly. But yeah, it said that he was, where he got the name The Brain or whatever was this guy that took him on, one of the wrestlers that took him under his wing or whatever. He's like, yeah, you're actually kind of a smart guy. You pay attention, which is what, a rarity in this industry. So he basically took notes and shit, which was really weird. The guy went down to the ring or watched matches with a freaking notebook. Who does that?
A lot of the managers were ex-wrestlers too. Heenan, Fuji, Paul Ellering was a manager. Was a wrestler. Fucking. Or anyone remember when Greg the Hammer and Beefcake were a tag team when they were the Dream Team? They had Luscious Johnny V as their manager.
Johnny Valiant.
Johnny Valiant.
Well, Freddie Blassie wrestled too back in the day.
Yeah,
didn't he? Yeah, he wrestled too.
Do you Classy Freddie Blassie?
Classy Freddie Blassie.
Yeah.
I'll wrap you with my cane, you pencil neck geek.
Yep. I got a Valentine that was out when I was in second grade.
That's amazing.
It was him with his cane, and it said something like, be my Valentine or I will wrap you with my cane, you pencil neck geek. And I remember how
That's
ooh,
awesome.
a bad word.
Jeez.
Best Valentine ever. Look at that little
Yeah.
kid up there. That's so cool. Look
I
at him.
remember
Look at how
bringing in the wrestling cookies for because they had the wrestling cookies that looked like the shape of the wrestlers.
Yeah, like the
for, for snack time in kindergarten.
They'd all try to steal them from you.
The ice cream bars were the best, dude.
Yes. Was it like an ice cream sandwich or something?
Yep. They were.
It was better than an
No, they were
ice cream sandwich because you had the hard chocolate back, then the ice cream, then the cookie with the print of the wrestler. Man, it was epic back then.
Oh yeah,
God, I miss that stuff.
it was so good.
Man, yeah. We don't have any like the cheese wrestle anymore because like once kayfabe was ruined, and then they went into like the Attitude Era, and then it was like everybody knows it's fake now. Like, I miss when there were people in the crowd that like legitimately thought it was real. Like, they like, not that I liked it when Piper got knifed, but just the fervor in the crowd is amazing.
It's the social media and the internet stuff that ruined it. And then now that it's not about the characters, it's about the business. I hate the business aspect of it. Like, you know what I mean? It's not. It's about the brand.
Little hook spot. Another one. Nope.
Reverse. Now he's gonna fart on his chest. Oh, reverse. Pin.
Another hope spot. Back into the heat. Dude, you think honestly, like what if Sable never powerbomb Mero, if he never put that shit over and he went on to work a program with Austin, how long do you think he would have been able to stick around the main event picture? Because I think him and Austin could have had some good fucking matches. Because the TKO he was using,
Mark Mero,
was very, very similar to
that move was dope. I love that move.
It was.
The TKO.
The TKO was
that was one of DDP's many variations of the Diamond Cutter. Yeah. He did it like the TKO before.
Yep.
DDP, he's like, when you were watching WCW, you saw this guy get better and better every week, it seems.
Yep.
But wait, Kimberly was actually married to DDP, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
But so what was this weird angle they were doing with Mero?
Where she left Mero for him, and then when Mero left for WWF, they switched the storyline to Beefcake instead of Mero.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, because she started out with Paige. He was treating her like shit, and he started the program with Mero, and that was what kicked the feud. Was she left him for Mero?
And wait, when did Mero have Sable in there?
When he went to WWE or F.
They did some shit where Sable was at first with Triple H, right?
Triple H. Yep, she was one of his escorts.
Yeah, and he ended up like fighting.
Vince was infatuated with her. Go figure.
Yeah. Well, it was Mero's fault too. He did that whole thing with the contract that she always has to be there.
Back when Triple H was the True Blood and he had the escorts and stuff.
Yeah, the blue blood.
The Connecticut Blue Blood.
Thank you. Blue Blood, yeah.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yep.
Good God.
Yep.
Still better than Hair Rising.
She looked really good. She looked really good naked, not gonna lie.
Oh, you did your research?
Oh, yeah.
I have the magazine.
Your scientific research?
He does his research every night.
Big box
of course. We have wipes for that, Chris. We're not savages around here.
Got tired of the chafing, did we?
Yeah, you know.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
The price to pay after being married for 15 years is the price to pay.
It's funny how he's gonna go back to the magazines.
Like Thanos said, it's a small price to pay for salvation.
Oh my God! Imagine the reviews on Amazon for that shit.
That's funny.
Oh, dude, that was a good one.
Paige just basically got him by the dick.
Yeah, right.
I'm
That's
not
so
gonna let
gay.
go of your Johnny B. Bed.
And those pink pants aren't helping.
No,
that
that was
was
terrible.
Those are for her though, because he loves her.
Uh-huh.
At least he wasn't with Pat Patterson before the show. I'm just saying.
Right. Holy crap. Oh, I gotta see if that podcast dropped. That guy Lee Cole, he's the brother of one of the Ring Boys, and the guy was in the mob and shit. I gotta see the rest of that. You see, this story's crazy. That McMahon shit, that family's going down.
Yeah, wasn't Stephanie implicated recently too?
Yeah.
Or at least complicit in it.
Yeah. She was complicit in that and the cover up of what happened to Ashley Massaro.
And there's even speculations that come up with Benoit and everything tied into that McMahon was messing with woman.
Oh wow!
What a surprise that would be.
Interesting.
I know, right? Because there was a lot.
And that would
of stuff
explain why they were really tight-lipped about everything.
Yep.
And why they were involved so much with the investigation when they shouldn't have been involved. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
And they said Linda McMahon, she actually had an office that was 2 doors down from Vince's on the 4th floor in Titan Tower. So she was 100% aware of the sick shit that was going on.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm. The whole family's garbage. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did pimp out Stephanie to Macho Man.
it would make sense.
Uh-huh.
She'd have been 17 at the time, so.
And it goes in line with that crazy promo that she said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was truth and fiction.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
There's no time for that. We got to worry about Trump's toenail clippings.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget, man. I showed that clip of McMahon and her kissing on the sofa. That was disturbing.
I don't care what
Yeah,
your
that-
business is. Like, that's messed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I understand like pitching a weird angle, but like incest, bro, like that's fucking
very telling, is what that is.
For
That's
family
exploitative.
programming, guys.
yeah,
Family
like the whole.
programming.
Hey, what if it's my kid? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Dad. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when your stepsister gets stuck in the dryer, that's one thing. But if it's your actual biological daughter,
Yeah,
that's
I've
getting
seen that
into,
one.
you know,
There's a whole
Yeah,
category of
I've
that
done that
on the
yeah. I'm not falling for the dryer one again.
not again.
Wait, you felt that?
How many times your stepmom ever get stuck under a couch cushion? You know, like it makes you wonder.
Did you ever see that somebody made like a I think it was like Funny or Die or something, where they made the Clueless porno that never came to be because the repairman was actually a legit repairman, and the chick was like totally trying to entice him, and she's like, oh no, I don't know how I could ever thank you. No, she's like, oh help, I'm stuck in the dishwasher. And he's like, oh here, let me help. And she's like, I don't know how I could have ever escaped without you. And he's like, I don't even know how you got in there. What's going on?
Yeah. Oh, that's easy, ma'am. All you have to do is.
And it was like, I don't know how I could ever repay you. Oh, that's
You
okay.
just gotta
I know
pull down your
Petra.
pants and sneak in on behind, and then do a few quick thrusts in and out, and
Why it's all part of the job, man.
yeah, that pulls them free.
I think DDP's doing a Mark Marrow right now.
Right.
Yep,
That's right.
they're
So
playing
who
Bill
was-
Cosby.
who
Just
was
bottom
out
of
of
his brain.
gas more, Mark
That was a good
or Page at that point? Who needed it more there, Pete?
What's that?
I said, who do you think needed the headlock more? Or you think that was
Probably
just part of the, because that was a couple minutes of catching air.
Mhm.
Plus storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
I love how the fingers are close to the eyes. Don't poke me in the eye again, damn it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I like it when the match itself also tells part of the story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's not in today's wrestling at all.
Well, the problem is commentating aren't telling a story while they're in the ring too.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't need the commentators to tell me the story. I'm watching it right here.
Well, no, the
but see, it all
commentators,
goes hand in
need to
hand.
be part of it. Like, you need to have an antagonist commentator, like Heenan or Lawler or Ventura, and they don't have that anymore. It's just like two guys just talking. It's like
two fucking nerds talking.
Yeah,
that don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah, this is the sharpshooter.
but what I mean is, when you watch a match of today's wrestling and mute it, half the whole their power spot to the next power spot. That's it. It's like this tells a story. One's in the sleeper, another one's in the sleeper. The moves themselves mean something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But today's wrestling is done like a video game.
Right.
Yeah,
and
that's all it is.
You mentioned it though, Draven. Like when you said it, and then right back to you, Chris. That's when it clicked in my brain.
Because literally, that's every creative character you make. Like you just you load them with a bunch of power moves, and that's what you got wrestlers today.
Yeah. Yep. And if you do the finisher more than one time, it's not a finisher.
No, it's just a move.
Yep.
It devalues the finisher the way hot shotting a title devalues your belt, or putting it on the wrong person devalues your belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This was a decent match. Good fun. I mean, honestly, nice early card. Crowd was into it.
He tombstoned the shit out of him there.
Yeah, he did.
It was, like in the action movies when the good guy stuffs the grenade in the bad guy's mouth and kicks him off the cliff. He doesn't do it 9 times in a row.
Yeah.
Speaking of devaluing their title, so I watched ROH today, and not Brandon and Athena have a best 2 out of 3 falls table match. So they have to go through the table twice? 2 out of 3 times. Yeah, twice. Yeah. And it's it's not on a pay-per-view. So it's like, are they gonna give it to Athena or Nyla?
A guy shouldn't be fighting a woman for a woman's
Brandon
title.
Dude, if he hurts her, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right?
Well, did you see that high school game? There's a basketball game where there's a kid who says that he's a girl now, and he injured 3 or 4 players so bad that they had to cancel the game. They had to forfeit the game.
Yeah, 3 or 4 girls. He smashed them around, and they're all hurt.
That shouldn't be allowed.
This is so ridiculous, guys.
Yep.
Oh, here
Mike
we go.
Tyson
Harlem
should
Heat.
be able to put on a dress and a wig and say, "Hi, I'm a female now. Get in the ring."
Now look
bitch.
up. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna punch those women in the face. It's like wobbing.
Wobbing.
Dude,
I mean, at least Athena looks, tough enough to put up a fight, but still, like
they've been having her get her ass beat like the last
girls that
3 weeks.
What are they doing, Athena, man?
Yeah, they're having her getting her ass beat. Like they give her a 1-up, and then
that's Harlem Heat. That's not Athena, Chris.
Yeah, Brandon.
Gap in the teeth, the shoulders. I mean, Athena, Stevie Ray.
Her nipples are exposed.
I mean, they're just
that was what told me it was Stevie Ray nipple.
Yeah. It's the taller brother. Stevie
Holy shit!
It's the nipples.
Booker T. Hulk Hogan. Oh wait, wrong promo.
Anybody that calls Hulk Hogan the N-word can't be all that bad.
Right?
Did you see the documentary or the thing they did where he talks about that? when it happened. Because he's like, you know, he instantly shut down because he thought he was going to be fired and whatnot too. But like, he couldn't believe he said it because, like, in the hood, you know, it was just the saying, and like, he couldn't believe, you know, like he just
Sherry
meant that way.
Yeah, Sherry kind of like jumped in.
She's
saved
like
it. Yeah.
Because Stevie knew. He took right over, and Sherry kind of calmed Booker down because you could see he went fuck. Like under his breath, but you could see his head move, like, and she put her hand on his shoulder and she was like, you could see her mouth barely move. She's like, it's okay.
Yep.
You know, she told him, calm down.
He told me when I talked with him that Sherry was a big fan of hers as well. But yeah, we talked about Sherry, and I tell you what, Booker's a hell of a guy.
He is.
Sherry'd been around the business. She was smart. I loved her as a manager. I loved to hate her as a kid. Like I said, one of those deals where you appreciate her more the older you get. I thought she was kind of hot. I always did. Aside from that, though, the psychology she had for the business was amazing. She was a fucking amazing manager. Yeah, she worked.
Yeah, when she wrestled, she was good too.
Yep. Yeah. You know, good pedigree for the business, the Martel family there.
Yeah.
I just remember when
Rick Martel and Sherry Martel were married or related.
Right?
Yeah, the Rick the Model Martel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But again, I blame her, Etep. I think that's why so many of us are an ass man too, because she had it all. She had an ass, she had tits, she could wrestle, she could move.
Yep. I loved when she painted her face. I mean, she did. She like her presentation was always really good. Like I said, she knew how to work the crowd. She was a phenomenal heel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always loved Harlem Heat, and then when he did King Booker, that was like one of my favorite gimmicks with him. It was later on. He had his wife there, and it just what better thing to throw on Booker? You know, I'm sorry, just for me,
I wasn't a fan of King Booker.
I didn't like King Booker. No, I didn't like it. I didn't. I hated it. I fucking hated it.
I was not a fan of his wife either.
No, God, Charmel was nails on a chalkboard. It was a great heel gimmick. I appreciate the gimmick. I just wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, and that's I was. He told me, like, when we talked with the Godfather, he was talking about being the Godfather was his favorite part, right? Because it's just him. But he's like, this is me on a daily basis, and I get to wear pimp clothes. You know? So I was like, okay. And with Booker, like he said, for him, that was one of the most fun times for him because, you know, he got to just kind of relax and have fun and get, you know, booed and cheered at the same time because it was really about the fans and the interaction and everything. Plus, he had to work and have fun with it. But, yeah, I don't know, dude. He liked it. It was always one of my favorite moments just because it was so ironic. It fit, like when Owen was the 2-time Slammy Awards, which meant nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, the irony's there.
I wish I got to meet. I want to meet Godfather still because I want to tell him, man. I was like, I co-opted the Ho train and made it the money train.
Right.
I'll show him a video of me doing that. I'll show him a video of me doing that shit.
Well, what we need to do is, you know, get our itineraries together when we go to Vegas at the same time because he's got a restaurant there. And we just got to make sure he's there. And make sure it's one of the weekends he's there or weeks he's there. And just, because trust me, he's a heck of a nice guy.
Oh, yeah. I was bummed out I didn't get to go to Whorehound that first time when we got sick.
Yep. Well, you got sick, though. I mean, it happens.
Oh, yeah, I had 103-degree fever.
Unacceptable.
Trust me.
You sweat that shit out, bitch.
Dude, Friday morning, the wife was like, are you good enough to go? I'm like, I can't. I can't.
Oh.
Well, with it going through the whole household too, it's
Yep.
gonna happen. And
Yep.
it's like that'd be a dick move that if you were fine and then she gets, and then you have to just turn
Yeah.
around and drive even longer to get home.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd
Could
be
you
suck-
have went?
that's
Yeah,
fucking
you
sick.
actually could have. It's better you didn't. Just
Oh,
health
yeah.
wise.
I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
imagine
make an
being sick
8-hour
on the
drive
road.
sick.
Yeah,
And then get
exactly.
I'd get everybody else sick. I ain't down for that. I never have been. If I'm at all under the weather, I stay away from people.
I mean,
I'm around
even any
fleshy little
trips up
germ
your
traps
way.
5 days a week,
Yeah, that's the one thing I hated when I was with my ex. I was like never sick, and then I started, dating her, and her
Well,
two
yeah,
fleshy
when-
germ traps fucking got me sick all the damn time.
Yep.
Dude,
Oh.
being at that fucking school, and it's like I get on the kids about washing their
Mhm.
hands all the fucking time. I'm like, it ain't even about the fucking coof. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, just
Yeah.
because their hands are constantly in their
Yep.
noses. They're fucking the little ones I'm talking about. It's like, go wash your hands. Like, I'm a germaphobe. I'm like, no, go wash your hands. Don't touch me until you wash your hands. Don't come up and give me a high five. Nope, go wash your hands.
Oh, dude, you don't leave your room when you're sick, and if you do, I'll spray you with the Lysol spray. Like, you don't
That's
touch
me.
anything. You don't go. You can go to the bathroom and back to your room. Like, you do not. I got sick twice because the one girl was sick and she would drink from a cup and then go to the refrigerator and refill her cup. And I couldn't figure out why I kept getting sick, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Oh, I said, what are you, retarded? Get a picture.
Luger,
like, don't do that.
Dude, Luger's fucking selling he makes the same noise every time he sells anything.
Speaking of retarded, hey, you know what? Now he can do it like it's a squeaky wheel.
Especially if it's like a stomach bug or some shit. You're
Oh, yeah.
Because my ex's daughter like threw up, and then I ended up cleaning it up, and then I end up getting it as well.
Yep. This is the bacteria and shit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, I'm that asshole that, like, if it was one of the sisters that got sick, it's like, she's your sister, you clean it up. I ain't fucking cleaning it up. I ain't cleaning up your puke. I ain't no.
Well, it's either I did it or it sat there and
No. I know we're talking totally different scenarios, brother. I'm just saying I'm that dick that. Hey, it's your fucking kid, bitch. Clean it. But I know what you're saying. I know, again, it's a totally different scenario. When
you have parents that's super fucking hands off and doesn't want to actually like do anything.
Yeah. I've had a couple friends like that. Your mom.
That's what you call a red flag.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the ones that they need to be marked and do not breed.
Luger. Did you see Luger fall off the apron on that forearm and go, ah? He fucking takes a forearm to the back, fouls off, rolls all the way over to the fucking guardrail. I mean, Stevie Ray's a big guy, but
yeah.
Well, Luger's not a midget.
No, dude, Luger's like 6'4", 275, 280. Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, back then. Now he is. But
Luger was 6'4".
6'4", 6'5".
Wow.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
Yeah, 275, 280 at his biggest.
Yeah, Luger was a big dude, man.
Yeah, he was a pro football player for a hot minute.
Yep.
A lot of them were.
Yep.
That ability to take over.
Just watching Booker T, dude. This is you got
my favorites. The Animals still.
Booker T and Sting, like still like in their primes here, basically.
Yeah.
Well, Booker T hadn't hit his prime yet. Sting is in his prime here.
Both could get in the ring today and still look just as good, though. That's the thing. Even with Sting being older today, him and because Booker's still in really good shape. But dude, the two of them, you could still put them in the ring and they would outdo any freaking AEW, Ring of Honor, NXT, even Fed guys. They're so big, dude.
Yeah.
We got 12 days until Sting's last match, too.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it had to come to an end, and I mean, the guy started wrestling at what, like 80, something like that, around there. I think it was the early 80s.
Should have been, yeah. He came in with Ultimate Warrior.
Power
Glad
Team
you're getting
USA.
feedback from you, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
talking about this a while back.
Yeah, it was because there was the two other guys, and they left within a year, and then Warrior and Sting stuck around.
And then they turned them into the Blade Runners.
Yep. There it is, a little spinneroonie into the Harlem axe or the Harlem sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was more of the Coney Island sidekick.
So Booker Michaels tag to Stevie Giannetti.
Stevie just tosses Luger like he's a fucking rag doll too.
That's crazy.
Stevie was a beast. He should have been fucking. He should have been a lot better than he was like so basic. Everything he did was so fucking generic, basic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They were over as fuck. Like in what about like 97? Like they hit, I would say they hit their stride. Like they were so, and then when they separated, Booker, dude, that series of matches with Benoit. I mean, oh my god. Yeah, I was like every fucking week, like waiting for that match.
And then they did that dumb shit which turned him into GI Bro.
I like GI Bro.
That was one of his first gimmicks, though. He used was
GI Bro.
I
I remember hearing that.
Doesn't make it good though.
I like GI Bro.
I remember.
I did not like it.
I love it.
They did that stupid shit with Stevie Ray and fucking a bloated fucking fat diabetes version of Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah.
And him and Booker T are feuding over the letter T.
Yep.
So if Booker T lost the match, he had to drop the letter T from his name, and he couldn't use the he couldn't use that music. So he loses the match, and then he's coming out on like Nitro and fucking Thunder and shit as just Booker.
Yep.
And his music, he's forced to play the Leave It to Beaver theme as his fucking as his entrance music.
Oh my
I'm not kidding. They were doing this. They were doing this
real life.
week after week.
Well, I know he said that Ahmed Johnson is just the biggest piece of shit. It's the one guy he cannot stand out of
they don't like each other at all.
Yeah.
Butt crack Johnson.
Yeah, because apparently Booker was serving some time at a certain point, and Ahmed was trying to take over his spot completely. And he fought with his brother too at the time. So
yeah, he was talking to people to try to stifle his career.
Yep.
When Ahmed Johnson was in WCW, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that whole stupid feud was real life shit played out into the storyline?
Yeah, Booker T
yeah.
can't fucking stand him.
Hey,
He
he
called
seemed
him the
to,
biggest piece of
bro, I've got an idea.
You hate this guy, bro? I got an idea, bro.
And he said that's why he couldn't become a star or anything. He thought he was the hottest shit, and he kept trying to do politicking in the back, and no one was having it.
Dude, he was fucking Ahmed Johnson. What the hell is he thinking he
The
was?
guy that wears elbow pads on his thighs.
Big Rames on steroids. That's what I always thought he was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call me a couple hard pipe swinging wigglers to go to work on the homeboy here. We are
I'm awful tired, boss.
Far
Heat.
far from okay.
Fucker. I got the tea now.
I'm kind
Look
of
at me.
tired, boss.
I am the
He's
team now.
That's funny.
Not going anyplace. They're feeling good about themselves now. Done their homework.
Though he did look good next to Hawk and Animal.
I know they didn't. Stevie Ray's podcast. I don't remember what it's called. Do you know what I'm talking about, Etep?
I don't know the name of it. I know he had one, but
He had some unkind words for Mike Awesome. And then
really?
Yeah, because Mike Awesome almost killed Booker T with a fucking power bomb.
Jeez.
And he was like, it's like he's trying to say like, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but fuck Mike Awesome.
Right.
Jesus.
Don't want to speak ill of the dead, but fuck that.
That's like saying no offense, but fuck you.
Yep.
And it sucks to know because I loved Mike Awesome. Well, Mike Awesome
Same.
WCW.
Yep.
Not WCW Mike Awesome.
No, not the fat chick Thrilla.
Or that 70s guy. They just gave him
That
shit.
70s guy. With the Partridge Family bus.
God, I remember he powerbombed one of the Insane Clown Posse on top of it, and they rolled
And
off.
they fell off of it. It was Violent J's fat ass.
I loved when they were with the Vampiro and shit.
They were the Deadpool.
Mm-hmm. And then they even had the him with the Misfits, which was cool.
Draven was in heaven.
I was. I liked Raven and the Flock and all that. And
oh yeah,
I did too. I liked the Flock.
I used to use Raven's intro thing in the Creator Wrestler,
including Raven. There were only 3 good members of the Flock. That's it.
How dare you speak ill of Van Hammer?
Raven, Saturn, and Kidman. That's it. Everyone else sucked. Even Reese, Yete.
Scotty Riggs could work. I like Scotty Riggs.
And he was still Scotty Riggs, though.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Just with an eye patch.
Yeah.
He looked better as a pirate. He was the scofflaw.
Wait, did Pat Patterson get to him?
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Oh, shit. Animal with the running.
Oh, shit. John Laurinaitis' brother.
The hell was that? Little foreshadowing there too with the ref.
Yeah.
I miss those guys.
Mm-hmm.
The man they call Ming, man they call me. Oh wait, Sting.
He does this. He does that.
He almost got the belt.
I watched it was a match with Goldberg, and he drops fucking Ming like right on his head.
On a power slam.
Yeah, and then he drops Jimmy Hart
and then
on his fucking head.
From the top rope, right?
Yeah. It was like, what the fuck? Dude, and Ming, like, I've never seen Ming get hurt ever, and he was like down. I was like, Jesus Christ. Tutti fucking fruity, Dusty Rhodes is at ringside. I'm Mean Gene up here looking for these honeys. Come here, Stevie Ray. Hey.
Speaking of bald-headed wanting to kill people, I tell you what, Ryback's talking about maybe doing a run.
Where?
I can't wait for Ryback to go to AEW and to see him lose to Orange Cassidy.
The Velveteen Dream came back at some indie thing.
I heard, and everybody's like, "Yes, Velveteen Dream is back."
Who?
Well, there's people that are like, you know,
what?
Yeah, Velveteen Dream got signed or whatever to this indie promotion.
Hang on, I'll look it up. Yeah, it was all over Twitter. I saw it.
He was never convicted of anything. In regards to the stuff, so
but there's more to it than that, though. There was a lot of accusations.
There is. I watched the CVV interview, and he like came with a bunch of receipts and stuff saying that it wasn't. Some of it was fabricated and not true. So,
all right, let's see.
Well, some of it doesn't mean all of it.
He just called him the Weasel. Did you see that?
Yep.
Bobby the Weasel, Brain Heenan.
The Brain Heenan.
Well, the fact that he was talking to other younger wrestlers, yes, that is a thing. But the fact that he was being alleged of like grooming them and all this stuff wasn't true.
Right, but you know what I mean. All they hear is, "Oh, he was guilty." You know what I mean? Because, well, not all of it was true.
What I'm getting at is. You know, he wasn't convicted of anything, and the evidence that he provided didn't show him being guilty of anything. So,
who's that?
Velveteen Dream, and I'm not defending like anything that he did or didn't
I don't know
do.
anything about him.
But I'm just saying, you know, it is an innocent until proven guilty, you know.
What were the accusations?
That he was apparently grooming a bunch of young, underage kids that were up and coming wrestlers, which
You mean
ended
Chris
up not
Jericho?
which yeah, pretty much, which ended up not to be true. So
He was at a Dynasty event this past Saturday.
Yep.
And he
How many
worked
people did he groom during that event? So how many people did he groom during that event?
Right.
Hicksville and Velveteen Dream is in the Playground Wrestling Federation. Look at Daddy, it's me, Dusty Rhodes, baby. I couldn't even be bothered to put suit pants on, Daddy. I got a t-shirt with a ripped up neck and my jeans on because I'm a common man, baby.
Why does he look like
That's what you would call business casual.
No, dude, he looks like either a giant big toe or like a thumb or something.
Yeah,
Giant big tower
like a albino Ralph Cramden.
We ain't no biggie.
That shit's funny.
All right, U.S. heavyweight title. Konnan versus Akeem, the African.
Gang. The gang looking not as fat as he was when he was Akeem.
No, I'm pissed I sold my Akeem action figure. I had him and Boss Man.
Boss Man!
I got the Hasbro Boss Man.
Yeah, I had that early
I don't have the
90s
Nightstick
one.
anymore. I lost the Nightstick.
Yeah, that's the one I had. If you ever take a trip down the Cobb County,
I just remember him dragging the coffin from Big Show's dad when he passed away. That's all I remember of Big Boss
I
Man.
remember him beating the hell out of Hulk Hogan, and I was loving it.
What the fuck is this shit?
That's Konnan.
Oh, that's K-Dog.
You thought he was a luchador?
Orale.
Alrighty.
No, that dude, whoever put him in that costume or said go out in public like that did this man a very big disservice.
Oh, it's just his Mexican attire, yo.
No, like
Yeah.
Conan's a pretty buff big dude I wouldn't fuck with, but there he looks like somebody that just jumped off a float on the Folsom Pride Parade. Mama quiero, mama quiero.
Oh Jesus.
The Spanish Mexican wrestling style favored them. He's coming here. He's gonna make sure they adapt to his style. We're not gonna be able to adapt to his.
Still think it's one of the best U.S. titles right there.
Yeah, it's a nice belt.
Big man like one man gang is
Yeah, wow.
You have to fight it grounded.
Sorry, I just had like I just went away on a tangent of like down memory lane. If you will.
Yeah, I see that.
Shit.
What will it take? What he's doing right now is what it will take. Grounding, keeping.
Holy schmoly. Yeah, it looks like Zangief.
Yeah, he does a little bit. Zangief versus the Aztec Warrior.
Versus the Aztec Warrior?
Yeah, the Aztec Warrior.
Hey,
yeah.
now I'm going to show you my little Aztec Warrior.
Little Aztec Warrior.
Where's my hydraulic pump, Holmes?
Orale.
Orale, power bottom.
Don't be stupid.
These my farts, they smell like you.
Hey, seriously though, you can say what you want, but this is the best theme gang ever had right here.
Yeah.
That's that.
And the
Like
best
a
part of that is
NFL
that
rap?
slick rapping that too. That is fucking amazing.
That's
I used
that
to,
full
dude, that was
bullshit.
like, I loved when he came down to the ring, like shucking and jiving fucking Akeem. Like they announce him as the African Dream. We need to put Elon Musk's face on him and just play that full intro. The African Dream, baby. Here he is, daddy. It's
my boy.
Akeem and it's
White
Elon
guy.
Musk.
Oh, that's my son. Oh.
Well,
Oh,
according
they
to
would
Google,
cancel him in
you guys see
2024 for that.
you see the Google AI can't come up with it refuses to generate AI of white people.
Yeah, it doesn't
white
like us.
people.
Yeah, somebody's like, show me what somebody from Scotland in the 1850s looks like, and it's a black guy.
Oh my god!
And then he's like, no, show me a white guy from Scotland, and then they get this message that says the AI cannot we cannot produce specific people that goes against the AI coding or whatever, but we could produce diverse people for you. He's like, show me a Swedish woman, and it's just a series of black women.
Jeez.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I know if you type in Taylor Swift, they send the police to your house.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, that's the sound of the police.
Whoop whoop. It's the sound of the police.
I saw the one. I saw the one going by. It's her concert. She's doing like satanic symbols to curse the audience or something.
Yeah, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, because she signed over to get to that next level of stardom and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So much for being a
Much
church
the
girl.
way, much the way Konnan apparently signed over to the Mayan way of blood sacrifice to the sun god with his outfit. But I can't discount the one-man gang looking like a big pirate.
Yes, we've been called pirates.
I mean, he's got Blackbeard's flag on his fucking shoulder there. I mean, let's face it. He ain't a Somali pirate.
We've been called
He might have
pirates.
eaten a few Somali pirates. I mean,
It looks like he's got a pillow under his shirt.
Yeah,
you can fit 4 of them in each pant leg. I mean, let's be
That's
honest.
just fat.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetheart, if you plundered one booty, you've plundered them all.
Yeah, he's had his booty plundered.
Extra,
No, he was
extra
a-
padding to make
He
the
was a
wear
lot
different.
fatter than this not too long. But not
Oh,
too
yeah.
long before 1996, though, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He was
Yeah,
he was
slimmed down.
he was huge, fat,
Tremendous.
huge.
He was a tremendous
Look at-
fat
look
fuck.
at the
Big
inner
league.
tube around his face.
Tremendously fucking morbidly, disgustingly obese, corpulent pile of shit. Huge, best ever,
Oh, yeah.
best big pile of shit
Big league.
ever.
It looks like he's wearing like two like small like motorcycle inner tubes around his waist.
Why does Steve Grissom's face look like an undeveloped character on a video game?
It wasn't
Right.
loaded yet.
The fuck?
It's the crimson.
It looked like an N64 character that was just the finished product.
We have John Laurinaitis at home.
Dude, I was going back to Atari days. I was thinking, holy shit, he's not even finished.
What happened to that guy's face?
You know, it's the Unreal. You remember Unreal Engine when it had that bug where if the scene didn't load fully, you'd see like the blurry textures on things. That's it right there.
Yeah.
There it is. Honestly, though, you think about it, Gang's a pretty, like, unless he does like power moves, he's a pretty easy guy to work with.
Yeah, he's all soft and dope.
I
You
mean,
had me at load your face.
I liked
You
the
have
Gang. See, Gang wasn't a great wrestler, but I liked him. I really didn't like when they turned. I thought it was so stupid when they turned him into Akeem. Because he had a cool, look. He was like a big fat biker dude.
Yep.
Yeah, but I liked him as Akeem because it was hilarious.
It was funny. It was
still him though. Like the wrestling didn't really change much because
No,
it's still
not
the
at all.
one-man gang.
Did he ever
No,
tag with Bam Bam Bigelow?
747.
No, it's him and Boss Man.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Conan was going. Conan had him off the ropes. He hit him a couple times. He was going for the drop kick, and Gang held the ropes.
So that doesn't work.
The 747.
My God.
Oh, look
Flying
at that.
through the
Konan's
air
back
with the
all
greatest
bruised.
of ease, daddy. Referee
Yeah,
Mark Curtis.
that sunburn referee looks really weird.
That's high
Yeah,
blood
referee
pressure.
Mark
the
Curtis. My
jaundiced
little
one.
son. Uh-oh.
That's Philly cheese sandwiches every
Oh,
day. That's
shit.
The
high
wrist
blood
could be
pressure.
yellow.
Oh, he's gonna jump that tire. Look at that. Hold the
Yeah.
tire when you
I
jump.
love
Jesus
Philly
Christ.
cheesesteaks.
He telegraphed the shit out of that.
Uh-oh.
Say hello to my
I don't
Uncle
eat them every
Warrior.
day.
Oh,
though.
that was a botch.
That was terrible.
That was all ass in the face.
Yep.
My ass.
That was a botch
yes.
and a half.
Your face.
I think it's
Konan's
funny
back's
the, guy
all
with Nate,
bruised.
the Nate Newton jersey in the front row.
Mm-hmm.
His
Something happened to
forehead.
his face too. It's all lumpy.
His forehead. Something happened to his forehead.
Yeah,
Yep.
his left shoulder, like when freaking gang there had him up, he like lifted his shoulder and it reminded me of the Brian Cage's back of his shoulder. It was
Oh, he's all
broken.
healed now.
Jesus.
Yeah, them guys are all banged up.
He's going up against Hook, and he literally called Hook. He's like, "You're not a wrestler." He basically called him out for being, a little bitch.
We all know that.
He's like, I look like a wrestler. You don't.
And yet, Hook will end up
We all
And
know
then
they're
they'll-
gonna make Hook win.
We'll find
Hook
out.
will squash. Hook will squash him,
Yeah.
and he'll beat him clean, and be like, and Taz will be like, ha ha, hey ho, ha ha, he's gonna get fucked in the ass tonight, JR. Oh, look at
Michael
him,
Cole.
truck stop in the bathroom celebrating in the third stall from the wall.
It's just interesting lately that they've been using like criticisms that we had in promos and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Odd
just-
coincidence, isn't
It's
it?
just yeah.
Now, if the outcomes change, then it's something.
Yeah.
But if you see that and the shit stays the same, then it's pretty fucking meaningless,
Well,
honestly,
yeah.
man.
Well,
Like I
and
want
there-
this, I want. I'm sorry, Chris. I want the shit to be good, but it's like the fucking product isn't worth my time right now.
Mhm.
Well, in their defense, like imagine when your boss is telling you got to do something,
Mhm.
and the
Oh,
reason why you're saying what you're saying is because you agree with the criticism that you're hearing.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. I do. I feel for the guys there that are true workers. You know, they're not the LARPers there, and by that I don't mean Nyla Rose,
Mhm.
which Brandon fits into the category of LARP,
Yep.
and you shouldn't be anywhere near a fucking ring. Period. Period. I worked shows with that fucking circus sideshow for fucking 2 years in Saginaw, and yeah, just not a fucking good worker.
If Punk was serious about that stuff, he should have been tagging with him.
Yeah.
You know,
They should have been tag clean champions.
My question is this: how many times is Hook gonna give Brian Cage the Wardlow treatment and powerbomb him like 35 times in a row?
Yeah. Brian Cage is too big to sell anything to that child.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but look at the Samoa Joe shit. They like had him kick out of the fucking Muscle Buster.
Yeah.
You know, at one.
Yep.
I think it was a 1 count, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Which is fucking ridiculous. It makes Samoa Joe as the world champion look like shit.
Because he is shit and he's weak. Sorry, I've not been a
Is
fan
Joe
of it.
still
He
the
just
champ?
sucks.
Yeah, he's still the champ. He has a 3-way match with the Hangman and Swerve at Revolution.
Bro.
So gay cowboy, because they won't put it on Swerve, because that's who should have the belt out of those three, in my opinion.
You say he's
Yeah.
going to deviate his septum? That's an inside joke.
That's pretty specific.
He's gonna give us
Yeah.
some of his cocaine.
What an odd thing to say.
I hope he said septum.
I'm gonna share this meme right. I purposely closed Twitter so I wouldn't get distracted, but it appears things have calmed down a bit on the weirdo front. But my boy Jared just made this meme, and he sent it to me, and I share it with you now. And I 100% endorse this message.
You can confirm.
That's funny.
Yep,
Holy
I'm good
shit.
with it all day.
Who's that brush he's hitting?
Me? I have no idea.
Is that EO Sky or?
I take them both.
I think so, Chris.
God damn.
Oh, what's going on?
The
Look at the
image
screen.
that
I think that's Io Sky.
Yeah, it looks like Rhea
Oh.
Ripley's beating up Io Sky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's
so.
not EO. That's not EO. That's
Oh, it isn't?
what's your name from NXT? I think. What's your fucking name?
Scott's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, this
All I know
is
is both
when,
of them need to be tied
Roxanne
up.
Perez.
Yes, that's it. Yep.
That's what Hicksville just said.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Nice.
I watched a match with her and Asuka when they did that whole big NXT episode where Undertaker came back and shit and all that, and I could not get through that match. I was like, this is terrible.
Oh.
Like, they were literally, like, waiting for spots, like, the whole match. And I'm like, what in the fuck am I watching?
Wait, which match?
It was Asuka
Holy
versus
shit, dude.
Roxanne Perez.
Pillman was-
and everybody,
Pillman was-
praises Roxanne Perez to be this, fucking... Like, she's really good. She's really good. I'm like, okay, I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Were they fucking shoot? Were they shooting on each other here?
It looks like it.
Oh, isn't this how Pillman got his way out of WCW?
I think so because, dude, he was fucking whipping the shit out of
Yeah, look,
that
he
belt.
grabs the microphone.
Wow.
Booker, yep. I respect you, Booker, man. He was done. Yep.
Wow.
Yep, that was it right there.
Wow.
He said, I don't respect
So there's no
Booker,
match at all?
No.
No, Arn comes down to
No, the point of this match was that you had to take the microphone. It was a strap match, and you had to say, you had to say, I respect you. And you lose the match. Like, that's how you win the match, by getting the guy to say, I respect you, basically.
Wow.
And he was like, he went in like there for like a minute and a half, and he decided, nah, fuck this.
Jeez.
Yeah, because it was that punch that this idiot gave him right in the face that sealed the deal for him.
Oh, Sullivan fucking potatoed him, but dude, Pillman was whipping the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Like, look at his back. I guarantee you, by the end of the show, his back has welts all over it. Like, he whipped him with that motherfucker like a goddamn government mule.
Yeah.
Told him his name was Toby.
Yeah, look, Arn doesn't even have fucking gear.
What the fuck is he?
Look at those shorts.
Wow, he's going. What the hell, man? He's walking.
I
close
mean, all
to the
he
weed
does is
whacker?
get down to his underwear, so you know.
Well,
I'm
Sullivan
sorry.
was a massive piece of shit anyway. So.
Told you to get off the damn shit.
See, why is it different that I could he's badass with the wrestling trunks on, but then them shorts, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, he's fine when he's wrestling in his underwear, but you know, with a big shirt on, long sleeve shirt, shorts. That's
And
just,
the Boy Scout
looks like
shorts.
the brawny
are
guy.
kinda, you know. You want to whip somebody, boy?
Selling him some
Whoop
paper
me.
towels over here.
I think I'd be leaving that shirt on.
Yeah, right.
He doesn't need his shirt. Look at his chest.
Yeah, he's got a sweater
Yeah,
on.
now he's wearing a sweater.
I was saying he's wearing a-
Exactly.
He looks like the drunk dad. He looks like the drunk dad at the barbecue right now.
Yeah. I thought this was a free country.
I
I'll
can
show
still
you
play
how to-
basketball. Come on, you little shit.
I'll show you how to whip somebody, boy.
What kind of
This
punches
is
are
Stan
those?
Marsh.
Look terrible.
See, I didn't know that they had to run Arn Anderson out for this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason he came out.
Mm-hmm.
With his fucking Pinocchio shorts.
I like
I'm
Arn
a real
Anderson.
boy.
It'd be funny if he
Yeah,
just
I like-
grabs the mic and does the same thing to him.
Yeah.
I respect you.
Look how soft these hits are compared to what we just saw 3 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
Arn, but
Yeah.
Arn was a company guy though. He was gonna go out and do shit because it needed to be done. You know,
Oh,
I
of
mean, you
course,
got a
yeah.
fucking guy who says basically "fuck you, I quit" on live on pay-per-view.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Like, that's all that was a big fuck you to Kevin Sullivan.
Because remember, these were
fuck, he
probably
hit him in the
what,
head.
at least $50 pay-per-views back in.
Because Sullivan was
Yeah.
booking at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. Did you see he fucking hit Arn right in the back of the head with the first shot?
Yeah, that hurt.
Yep, it whipped around in his face.
Arn just fucking told him too. He's like, "You fucking hit me in the head."
Not the head. I don't have no hair up there no more.
They just get that one piece.
I'm gonna grow my hair out like Orange right now. I bumped my head the other day on a pipe in the basement when I was moving a TV, and I didn't realize I cut it, so I have to wait like until it fucking heals before I can shave it again. Trey's like, "Hey, your hair looks cool. Let's say an H." I'm like, "Thanks, bud."
Thanks a lot, kid.
The honesty of children cut deep.
I was like, "This is why I don't fucking let my hair grow up, fella."
That's
I'm looking forward to meeting Trey finally.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's excited.
Yeah, he is.
Well, his head's right in Orange nuts. Of course, he's enjoying it.
He's enjoying himself. He never had a better time.
We're gonna team up and we're gonna razz you, me and your son.
Oh, he'll love that. Absolutely. Little baby's kid kicked me in the ass today. Or caught me off guard. That's right, Bobby Heenan, baby. You'd have been tapping out at the bell ring, Daddy. You can't handle hard times. That's good right there, Bobby.
That poor Arnie's not even...
I don't agree with you on much, Weasel, but Daddy, baby, I got you.
Rick and the Colts, Jim. Come on, man.
Yeah, the proto Biden.
Yep.
Hey, man, you talking about me, man. I'm gonna tell Trey to run up to you, Draven, and be like, "Get your booster." Be like that girl that Draven's with. Walk over to her, and be like, "Hey, man, let me smell your hair." I was like, I'm gonna tell him, I was like, just talk like Biden to everybody.
Mm.
Is he speaking English?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Woo!
Figured it out. Biden is just a retarded Flair clone.
Yeah.
They just call him Ole. Wrong Anderson.
That bastard hit me with the belt for real, man. Rick, it hurt.
You might want to rephrase that, Arn.
Yeah, isn't that guy like a Satanist?
Yep.
MJF wasn't even born yet.
That's what's so great about MJF. He like pulls from fucking everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shit. Nah, she would have been sleeping sitting up, so she didn't fuck her hair up.
I'm interested to see what they do with him because I think he's signed another contract
With who?
with AEW. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the main thing is he's out on that injury, right?
Yeah. Which is supposedly 3 to 4 months.
The shoulder, right?
For the shoulder, yeah.
Shoulder, yeah.
So
let's see, what do we
he'll
got?
either be back at this coming pay-per-view or the following, I would assume.
All right,
Or at least
so we got
if something else happened.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we got Sting and Luger defending against the Road Warriors for the tag titles.
They fought twice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the winner of the earlier match.
Yep.
Yeah, the winner of the earlier match went on to face the Road Warriors.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to that Adam idiot in the double situation nonsense?
With what?
Did they throw it out the window?
Oh no, they're still doing that.
Oh.
They're fighting. Roderick is fighting Orange at Revolution for the belt. The Kingdom has the ROH tag belts still, and then Wardlow is slowly making his way to go after Joe, which he beat him before. So,
hey, it's Captain Insano.
I was about to say the same thing. Yo, is that Captain Insano?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say the same thing. That's Captain Insano.
If I ever met him, I would ask him to autograph it as Captain Insano. I would.
He was in his early 20s here, right?
Is he still in a coma from falling off that other thing?
no, he's good. He was at the Jericho Cruise.
Why does he have like 6 pupils? Like they're all side by side.
Huh?
The something wrong with the camera. It's giving him like 6 pupils.
Oh, it's the lights overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's got like these little black dots that go blip, 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 blip.
This is peak Paul White.
Yep.
Yeah, he was amazing back then.
Yeah, he survived getting thrown off the top of Kobo in Detroit too at Halloween Havoc.
Crazy.
Well, it's before Vince got his claws in him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just fucking ruined him.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the Andre story is gonna tell you. I don't know if you guys heard that one with Arnold and Schwarzenegger and him. They I guess they were filming with Konnan the Destroyer, and they were Mexico City or something, and there was like a match there or something, and for like a couple of nights, Andre had invited Arnold down there, and I think Will Chamberlain. And so they'd be like front row and shit, and like they were all excited. And then at night, they were invited to dinner. And after they ate and everything, Arnold goes, "Okay, I'm going to pay for the bill." And Andre goes, "No, boss, I pay for the bill." He goes, "No, you did all this for us. You got us front row. It's amazing. He gave us these tickets for free. I want to do my part." And he's like, "No, I'm taking care of this, boss." And Arnold kept insisting. Andre stands up. He grabs Arnold like around the waist with both hands. He picks him in the air. It picks him up off the floor in the air like a child, and he sits him like on a credenza that's there. And he grabs the bill. He pays for it, and he walks out while Arnold is still sitting up there with his feet dangling.
6'4" Arnold.
Yeah, I'd say. Not like he was a small guy either, but compared to Andre, anybody looks small.
Arnold he was 6 foot. They claim 6'1". He wasn't as big as they will fucking make him out to be.
No.
Oh, I thought he was 6'4".
He was short compared to a lot of those guys.
Yeah, they lied about his height too.
You ever see the picture with him and Konnan? Beside the two other, I forget who the two other people were, but yeah, he's like super tiny.
Will Chamberlain, right?
That's what they claimed. Even that was bullshit. My uncle met him back when they opened up Planet, the restaurant.
Planet Hollywood.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Planet Hollywood. That's it. Planet Hollywood. And my uncle is around 6 foot, and Arnold was shorter than him.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they lied about his fucking height.
He's a great big phony.
Yeah. That's why he always wore the cowboy boots and shit too.
Yeah, he's got the what's your governor's name there? The
Oh yeah, DeSantis.
DeSantis heels, the Kirk platforms.
Yeah. Holy shit.
He hides a little bit.
Man, this match right here is literally 2.5 men. By today's standards, there's only 1.5 work. I almost wonder if some of Sting's hard times didn't end up saving his life. Well, I mean, look at what happened to Luger, staying in the business when Sting was out. Because Sting went through that divorce and all that.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why he disappeared for a while?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I've been divorced. It sucks, but it's like he's still wrestling today.
Mm-hmm.
Luger's not.
Well, Luger's in a chair.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because, he took that break and then he did eventually end up in TNA too. But, yeah, it's just.
But by that point, Sting had got off the gear totally.
Yeah.
But he did that because he's now God?
He didn't ever get off it. You know what I mean? He could be in a chair right next to him.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Killing Miss Elizabeth.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Hogan, he tainted her first, plowing her.
God.
Well, let's face it, she was legitimately married to Savage, and we know there was things there. So, yeah.
Uh-huh. That shows just how nasty fucking Hogan is.
Oh, yeah.
How many times he screwed over Macho Man? He actually had to go screw his wife, too. What a piece of shit.
Just ask Brutus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There you go, Daddy. Ring the bell if you will. Hawks.
And speaking of them being tag champs, he's tag champ right now with Darby Sting.
Boy, the Sting gave Darby a belt.
Well, in that case, maybe Luger is the lucky one.
The quality of I was to say the quality of partners is dipped drastically.
Yeah.
Look at tag team champion with Lex Luger, tag team champion with Darby Allin.
I don't know. The shit that Darby does surprises me that he's still able to get up and walk. So
yeah, because he's young. In about 10 years,
he'll be just like Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
Wolverine loses his healing factor, and
Yep.
If he doesn't get propeller foot or something worse, he'll be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a botch. They
Slipped
turned it around. They turned it around pretty well, though.
Yep. That's professionals. You know, I mean, they know, hey, look, we fucked up. This is the spot ahead in the intro. He goes for the STF. Isn't that the STF? Okay.
Man, speaking of which.
Yeah.
That STF, yes, it's almost like an STF. Well, Tony Schiavone's a fucking idiot.
Well, he was.
I noticed the more I
stretch.
I noticed the more I go back and watch these pay-per-views, Tony Schiavone's a fucking idiot.
Oh, he can't even pronounce his last name right.
Heenan hated working with him. Heenan couldn't stand him.
I don't blame him.
See, I always liked Schiavone, Tenay, and Heenan to get just Schiavone, Tenay.
I kind of did, but he's another Michael Cole.
Yeah.
I liked him.
I
when he
somehow
did
find him more tolerable than Cole,
Yeah.
though. I don't.
Yeah.
Michael Cole was fine when he was being the butt of everybody's jokes, and then after that, then it's just like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, because he got super jacked, Michael Cole, and he didn't want to be the butt of the joke anymore.
Well, then he needs to stick with interviews because he sucks at commentating.
Yeah, I agree.
Everything is vintage.
It's him and fucking Pat McAfee now.
Oh my god.
So it's even worse.
All due respect to McAfee, but
Yeah.
Well, I have no respect for him or disrespect, but they suck at commentating.
Oh yeah.
I like that, Frankie.
I think they've all been trained to suck at commentary, though.
Yeah, that's
because
the problem.
They're not allowed to tell the story anymore. Like,
I don't think it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not not all their own fault.
They have to put over the brand rather than tell the story.
Because that was the biggest thing with JR and Lawler. They like fucking told a story while they were telling the story in the ring and everything. It's a whole package.
Yep.
But I remember hearing JBL as the fucking color commentator, right? And this motherfucker would if someone had a nickname, he'd repeat it 500 times a fucking match.
Yep.
Yeah, because Vince is yelling in their ear.
Yeah.
Make sure the audience is gonna remember this nickname.
Michael Cole would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Fucking Corey Graves would do the same thing.
Oh, Corey Graves sucks.
Yeah, I can't
There was a clip of Michael Cole. And he was saying, I forgot who it was. There was another commentator. Oh, Renee. When she left. It's because she forgot to say someone's name a certain amount of times, and McMahon exploded at her. She ripped out her earpiece and goes, well, I guess I'm going to fucking leave. And she did. And then they played a clip too of Cole, and he was saying something. He goes, do you want me to say it again? I already said it like 50 times tonight. And then you see his face go silent. You could hear Vince yelling at him in the earpiece. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. And then he started repeating it again and again and again. It was in between commercials, I guess.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will shit all over it.
Yeah.
They will do anything.
Hogan.
Yeah, I saw that. Frankie's like Hogan.
Here, let me highlight that one. Hogan, we come every.
Wiggler.
That works for me, brother.
What's the fruit say?
The Lex Luger yell. Instead of the Wilhelm scream, it's the Luger yell.
Well, that way you know to take the dive, right? To fall back.
We need to sound clip that Luger yell. I need that.
And then when we get him in the wheelchair and we're pushing him, you hit play, and that's what you hear. Ah!
Oh my God. Where are they taking Lex?
Look, it's the Lex Express.
Oh my God. We're gonna take him. He's gonna race Mongo.
Oh God, Mongo's in real bad shape, man.
I know.
At least he was inducted in the
Yep.
the Hall of Fame though. For
yeah. Far from and speaking strictly from in ring, far from a true Hall of Fame career. I mean,
no, it was for football.
Oh, for football, okay. Football, yeah. In the ring, I was gonna say, my God, no.
Yeah, it was for football. This past Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah, he was on one of the best defenses in NFL history.
Yeah.
He was actually him in wrestling too, though, man. I mean, for what he was,
I didn't hate him. He just wasn't very good. Like his timing was. He played his role well, but he was just. He makes the Luger look like $1 million.
Yeah, the wrestling part not so good, but the role he played, man, him and Deborah and the dog, and yeah, yep.
Into part of his limbs, if you will. There, see, baby, he taking the wind out of animal right there. Now the double axe handle to the back. Now he's gonna give it the thing. Thing will come in and kick him in the solar plexus.
And Luger with the hammer on the back. Double axe handle to Sting with the single. He's cheating all the way. Damn that dirty Sting.
Animal's blown up. Animal's like, just let me lay here, dog. Just let me lay here.
Oh, right on the knees.
You know, I think it would hurt the knees more than the belly.
Yeah.
Knock the wind out of you, but oofa. So was Mike off there, or was it just the fact that the ring's not the size he thought it was? That was one of the worst shoulder tackles.
I was gonna say, yeah, he pulled back at the last minute because if not, he was gonna crash and burn.
He was gonna be like 4th, 5th row.
Yeah. What is Dusty talking about?
He's talking about being a human thumb.
What is Dusty ever talking about?
Daddy, what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a big old pot, baby. Going to mix it all up good. Mix the gravy all in there, Daddy. You're going to stick it all over, if you will. And then, I forgot what I was saying, baby.
Now I'm hungry, baby.
But look, it's a sleeper hold and a chin buster, baby.
We need to take the commentary of this and then take it to some different sports and just play it. I don't even care what it is. It could be boxing, it could be golf, it could be,
Dub it over some black on black crime.
Yes, I don't care. It would be hilarious.
Let's get one of those Twitter videos where they're beating up on a white guy.
Yeah.
Black on black crime. So it's like McMahon dropping a deuce on some black chick's head?
Yeah.
It was
like when he called Booker T the N-word.
Oh, yeah.
A lot like that, yes.
I couldn't believe he actually said that. Like, you see the look on Booker's face where he's like, what the fuck?
He's like, yeah, I control everything. I have power over everyone. I want to use that word.
Yeah, I need to use that word.
You know that. You know that was
him.
Yep.
You're going to let me say it, or I'm going to show you the S word.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the S word.
You want to keep that belt? We're going to have a 3-way with John Laurinaitis. I'm going to take my diapers off.
Oh.
Look at Nick Patrick. Look at Nick Patrick, a young baby-faced Nick Patrick, folks.
Yeah.
Doughy ass motherfucker.
Curly hair. He shortened up the mullet a little bit by 96.
Wow, let me tell you why.
Wacky wild stuff.
The Owen Wilson. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
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 Wow. Wonky. Are we gonna have a season 3? Wow.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Weird.
Instead of Gilbert Godfrey, we get weird.
Yeah, right.
Him is the spoof of what's his name, Bob Ross, was pretty good.
I didn't see that yet.
It wasn't that bad.
I couldn't finish it. Yeah, you had a movie called The Painter or The Artist or something.
Oh,
yeah.
It was like a parody or something.
Yeah. He's like a love guru.
Okay. Dude, they so ruined Bob Ross, that old couple. It's like, don't even buy any merchandise because it doesn't go to the family at all.
Wow.
It goes all to these two old fucking crones. They're like
God
80,
damn it.
90 years old. Yeah, that documentary on Netflix on it is just so angering.
Wow.
That man was a fucking saint.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I saw the stuff go by. Theorized he was a serial killer and he was painting his locations where he left the bodies.
Oh yeah.
And Bob Ross.
What?
They found a half-eaten girl under some tree that looks like exactly like one he painted.
Huh.
Like,
Where was this?
How many trees?
Something go by once
And
in a
how
while.
many
Like
billion
an urban myth or
trees?
something?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I saw something go by once on the friggin' Twitter thing or whatever.
Oh, that's retarded.
About
Everybody
that. Yeah,
knows he was like a gunner or something, I think, in Vietnam or something.
Oh yeah, he was like in
So
in the army and shit.
Yeah, the people he took out were
Not
And, you know,
nice guys.
yeah.
And there's some of the paintings where you could kind of like see. I think it was like a PTSD thing because some of them don't look like fancy sunsets and shit. Some of them look like clouds of smoke billowing up from explosions and shit.
They're
Okay?
great.
I've watched some Bob Ross and some of them look a little
like all of them.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some that it's kind of a little on the nose-ish of they look like some scenes he's trying to get out of his head or something, you know.
I'll be right back.
Oh, brutal. I love you.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm just saying, like some of them, they look a little off.
Little guilt coming off, you know.
Like he's working through some PTSD or something, you know. Like I don't know, maybe that's part of the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody combined every painting. Dude, somebody combined every painting from every episode of his show and did a at the end when he does a little like screenshot or whatever to show you the completed work. Well, somebody flipped them all together into a flip book, and it turns out it's a helicopter ride through a single valley. Every one of those paintings is interlinked.
Oh wow!
Like it actually
they kind of
follows
play
a river.
on that in the Painter.
Yeah,
it's just the same fucking, pretty much the same photo.
Well, no, this
everything.
one, this one it moves. It's like you're in a helicopter flying through this valley, following this river trail, and then going over a mountain and stuff. And it's like, how the hell did that work so well? Like, what?
Maybe it's in Nam.
Yeah, like
probably
what
what it was.
Brutal. Exactly. To your point, maybe it was shit that he was getting out of his brain that he had seen in Nam. You know,
he painted mostly Alaska and Florida scenes.
Yeah.
Just go with it, Vinny. Come on, just go with it.
Well, I don't know. Some of them look
Maybe
a little.
Maybe he encountered Charlie in Florida. I mean, it's not out of the question.
Oh,
yeah, like
God.
he did always talk
I had
about
a
like,
TV broadcasting
living in
teacher
the
like
last
that.
living
God
in
damn, Nancy is hot then.
Oh
Yeah.
God damn.
She get that bitch face on.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
She's got that
It's got RBF, but DSL.
I didn't say it wasn't hot.
epic bitch face.
Mm-hmm.
That's an anger bang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd stick her in a dryer.
Just don't
Multiple
strangle her.
times.
That's too weird.
Right.
Did he just do a Peter Brady?
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
Wait, where did her hand go?
Yeah.
Well, you know, helicopter.
He's
Matching
literally
purple.
He's literally yelling, and she's like, "Turn your head and cough." He's like,
What?
She's moving her. Look, man, she's like going like this, and see his
she's
lips are
warming up her
moving.
hands now for him. It was too cold.
She's the
Like-
puppeteer.
Yeah, it's the Tales from the Crypt episode with the ventriloquist.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
Oh
Yeah.
man,
clog
look
her
at
dick
that!
walking.
Out of this, the only Flair's alive. Cheapers.
Yeah.
He had Ric Flair had what's her name too, Frankenhooker at one point too.
What?
Oh, shit.
Somebody want a party?
Oh, she was one of the chicks next to him.
Yeah. Patty Mullen.
Yeah.
I'm tell you what, baby.
Such a good movie.
Oh yeah, that was fucking excellent.
Yeah, she was Penthouse Pet of the Year
Mhm.
when she was with him.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's over.
It's all over, baby. You know it's about to get on when the cage is coming down. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never got to witness a cage match in person.
Oh.
I got to go to a couple cool shows though. I like the only live one was the Monday Night Raw, and it was the one where after Paul Bear died. It was that episode in Indy. I was there with Nathan. I won tickets on the radio, Chris.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it was.
Unforgiven was the only pay-per-view I've been to
Nice.
in 03.
Yeah, I've never done a pay-per-view. I did a WCW somewhere in Michigan, but I don't remember what part.
And I think it was at 2 Raws and then a house show.
Nice. Yeah, I always got house shows pretty much, and then I got that one Monday Night Raw, and that was a pretty epic one.
But I went to, I think,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
four Raws.
Sorry, Etep, but Elizabeth's
No.
son.
Oh
You're
my
fine.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh yeah. Okay, now tell us where you've been.
I've been to like four Raws, 4 SmackDowns, probably about half dozen house shows for the Fed and WrestleMania 23.
Nice.
WCW was like, I think 3 Nitros, about a half dozen house shows, and then 1 Thunder, I think.
He's been up and down and over and out, baby. A pawn and a
Look,
king.
if you
will.
replay this while he's talking, but mute Savage talking. Yep.
We are cool. Yeah, I keep trying to tell myself that, but I don't find it.
And then your sister walks in.
Yeah.
What up, Tone? Hey, Tone.
Judging.
Tone.
Hey.
Hope you're feeling better, Tone. I don't care.
Arnold
It's
Schwarzenegger.
hilarious listening to Etep name off where he's been, and Savage is just like going ape shit. It was funny.
That was good.
Wiggler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Need a little excitement.
Get some old school wrestling fans together, some with a little weed, and I mean, you get this.
Yeah, I gotta ask you off air to get me some stuff for Horror Hound or whatever.
Are you asking me to buy you drugs?
No.
That was a yes.
As not a yes.
Not
no.
at all. Not at all.
Not one
Good
bit.
thing.
He likes CBD.
Good-
He doesn't like
good
drugs.
thing.
CBD is
Good thing then, folks, that Michigan is not only a recreational but a medical, and I've been a medical card holder since 2014. And you can get your provisions at Holt Lake Provisioning Center. That's Holt Lake Provisioning Center, Holt Lake, Michigan.
I just need the CBD shit or whatever.
No problem.
BBD.
Yep.
CBD.
To ail my pain.
Come on, Buck. CBD.
That's right, baby.
I'll just bring you some crack, baby.
Oh. Oh, that's wrong.
That would be the
other
Ric
stuff.
Flair Woo energy drink. You know,
Wait a
that would be
second.
the
Wait.
crack that you're talking about.
Tony's in the chat. Hang on a second.
Fuck you! Fuck you too, bitch! Kiss my ass, bitch, motherfucker!
Stone
Honor
death.
a tone.
Best.
And
Yeah,
then
why isn't Tony?
Sorry, Draven.
Oh, you're fine.
You started talking like as soon as I pressed the button. I was like, fuck. It
It's the moment we all been waiting for.
wasn't intentional that time. I usually do it after you say something.
No, I was wondering why Tone isn't in here.
He's
Watching
been working
with
all
us.
day.
Uh,
He's working.
Well, he said that he was playing The Legend of Schmegma, The Tears of the Penis.
He's hard working man, baby.
oh, jeez.
Holy crap.
I can't say much. Me and Trey spent 2 hours playing Lego Star Wars earlier.
Nice. Next part of the Final Fantasy remake comes out next week, I think. So I'll be
I finally
probably
quit
playing
because
that,
we're trying to beat a fucking mission and the motherfucker kept shooting me.
Yep.
It's funny.
I'm like, Trey, we're on the same fucking team. I'm sitting there, I'm Han Solo and he's Obi-Wan. I'm getting hit with a lightsaber. Then he switched over to Luke. He starts shooting me. I'm like, you dick. I turned around and shot him. I think we killed each other like 4 times. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I want to finish this mission.
We're on a mission.
Because he was doing good at the parts where he had to be like R2 and unlock shit.
That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, I always like the Lego games for like all the like hidden shit and all the stuff you can do.
They're fun.
Once you
dude.
unlock
I
certain
enjoy
characters and shit.
Yup. Yeah, because we play that in the Lego Jurassic World, and he's got the Jumanji game. You can play multiplayer in that.
The Lego movie
what
game
game?
is really good too.
Jumanji.
The Jew.
And the superhero ones of those two are good.
All right.
Manji.
Jumanji, man. There's
Yeah,
space
Jumanji.
lasers in the game.
Jewish and Italian.
Ben Shapiro sells a mixtape.
The final boss is a giant Carvel cake.
DJ Dreidel or whatever.
Yeah, DJ.
Or MC Dreidel. That's what my channel
nice.
calls him.
Wait a second. Speaking of dreidels,
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit. Oh, that's you from Tommy, right?
somebody cheaped out, left a price tag on.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Yeah,
right. That was fucking hilarious. Tommy sent me these. That was fucking great. I got these in the box. I was like, jeez.
All you need is some gelt.
Yeah, this era of Elizabeth was fucking banging. Jesus
Yeah, well.
Christ, she was hot. Oh my
Yes, she
god.
Oh, dude, yeah.
My only question is, are they in fact made of clay?
No, dude, we should get that. Get some of those foil wrapped gelt. Do a little gambling.
Oh, I'll bring him to horror. I'll have to come up to the con up there by you, Chris. Who do we lose? Is that Adam? Yep.
Need a little excitement.
Coming back.
Oh yeah.
He's back.
She looks really good in blue. Holy crap.
Yes, she
Yeah,
does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is definitely her color.
Was-
And I don't care. I don't care. I love her with big fake titties. Sorry.
Was there a
Yeah.
time when Elizabeth wasn't gorgeous? Yeah, I forgot.
I mean,
she
yeah,
had
but
them.
here, like when she was in the, because this is when she turns on him, right? Because
Yeah.
they both ended up mad. It was Flair and women. I mean, it was
Yep. Elizabeth
and
were with
woman
Flair.
managing Flair at one point. So this is where she turns on Macho Man.
Well, Liz had already been with Flair. Back in '95, she was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, in effect.
Yeah. Yep. No. In
Macho was
WCW.
gone by '95 from the
Yeah. Yeah. Macho was here, but she was coming down with Flair and Woman and the Horsemen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I was thinking of the Fed work where they did the pictures with Flair that drove Savage nuts.
So it wasn't
Oh,
after
yeah.
this.
No, it was before this. It was like in September through like October. I remember her coming down with Flair because I covered all those episodes. That was the one I have the clip of Arn Anderson getting hit with a cup of Coke when Flair's cutting a promo. Flair's like, first you gotta beat the man, and as he says that, somebody throws a fucking cup and it hits Arn and he no sells it. It was fucking hilarious. It's on my Instagram.
And look, yeah, I got respect for what Flair did for the business and all. This motherfucker always had a haircut like somebody's grandma. Whatever style he had it, he looked like a Golden Girls character.
Thank you for being my friend.
Oh, you just gave me an idea.
Well, you're gonna compare Flair's haircuts to the Golden Girls characters?
That's Blanche Dubois right there.
Yeah, it is. Big time.
Yeah, that's Flair.
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
He has had Dorothy at one point. I know he's had
Lex Luger.
I didn't want to do a JBL. I opened my phone up. It's like, is that a porn tab?
Look at that divot in his back out of nowhere.
Yeah, he got a big hole in his back.
Oh.
The camera's making sure to get the cleavage in there.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Good man.
Ever so slightly, man.
Hetero cam.
Yeah.
I miss hetero cam.
Me too.
I mean, she got them for a reason, right? She was always a small girl in the Fed. Now all of a sudden, boom.
There's a match with Sky Blue and I forget who the other chick is, and there's some hetero cam in that.
Nice.
Nice. That's what you need.
About time for the like 90 hours of gayness.
Right? Maybe they rehired the one dude.
The one cameraman that wasn't.
I know it sucks so bad that you've got some awesome talent in there, and it just gets overshadowed by some of the really bad decisions being made.
Maybe they gave him some extra vacation time because he's been earning his. I don't know.
Yeah, Etep. Yeah, there was that one dude during a Julia Hart match where he had the entire camera into the ring to get like a money shot. It was fantastic.
Yeah. It was like a gynecologist exam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had it pinned through the camera, and you see this guy like he's like reaching into the fucking thing.
It was the gas
Gentlemen of
can.
exquisite taste. Much like Macho Man and Ric Flair with their taste in women, because woman is a dime and always was.
Yep.
Oh man, she was top notch when she was Kevin Sullivan's slave.
Oh my God, yes.
The shit they used to throw her in when
Yeah,
they
they
were
did
out there
that.
doing
Yes,
those
and
interviews.
shit.
Oh my God.
The leather and chains.
Oh yeah, I
The
would like to see
bikini
her.
tops.
I would like to
Yep.
see her makeup streaming off her face as she's grasping for air. That's all I'm saying.
Well, she used to do like the domination and bondage shit in the 80s.
Isn't that how Sullivan ended up hiring her for
Yep.
being his valet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what she said.
Every time I pump, I come.
Let's go to the gas can. Here's a gas can.
I love how the referee's messing with the gate while the match is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have the door wasn't locked yet. Way to go, referee Mark Curtis.
Good job. Good job.
You disappoint me.
You get nothing. Good day, sir.
You have brought a great dishonor to this show. Why you do that to this pay-per-view, Mark Curtis?
What up, manliness? Yeah, the blue
man?
steel cage in the 80s, WWF was dope.
It was.
It looked fantastic, man.
So much better than the chain link fence.
Trooping hooters.
I don't know. I think I like the chain link one better.
I don't hate this one. This is a very short cage, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not as tall as that other.
No,
Some of
this is
them
a
are pretty
very
tall.
short cage.
Yeah, is this they have to escape, or is it just
I think it's doorway.
And even then, they're at ring
Dusty
level.
just said it again, if you will.
Some of them go all the way to the floor, and they're way up in the air too. This is like 30-foot fence, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like that Flair don't give a fuck about a referee in the cage. Just beat the shit out of him right there.
Yeah.
What? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there ain't no damn ref. You didn't see that, Macho Man?
This is Steel Cage, Daddy, if you will.
A hard time.
Hard time.
Come on, right there. It was a pass count. It's amazing the referee's even in this thing. Yeah. Well, if you can't take it, he shouldn't be in.
We keep screaming.
I love it. She's a screamer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not any of those chicks. It's someone out there in the audience.
Oh, damn.
Get me in, Daddy.
Is it, or is that woman?
I don't think that's woman.
No, it's somebody in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
If they drop from the ceiling, baby.
From the ceiling.
Wait, was he jumping into the future? Was he thinking of Owen Hart?
Yeah.
I'm the Splat Man. Ski bop.
Business, Daddy. Business is picking up around here. That's what JR, you can use that, baby. The Golden Girls are coming together nicely, baby.
Hashtag thank Woo for being a friend.
Woo.
Yeah. Woo. Oof.
I wish I would have got to go to the pay-per-views. I tell you what, Barry Windham looks really funny here. Here comes Arn Anderson, baby. The horsiest of the horsemen.
Woo.
The horsey sauce of the horseman.
Well, you know, he was getting a lot of Ric Flair sauce.
Yeah.
That's chowder. Chowder, I'll kill you.
You didn't say nothing, or he'd stab you with some scissors.
New England clam chowder. Is that the red or the white? I can never remember that.
Chowder.
Uh-oh. He caught Ric Flair by the Ric Pair.
Listen to that screaming.
That was Flair.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
The camera
woman over
zooms
there.
out and it's,
Yeah,
it's
that's her
like
down
it's
there.
one man gang.
This woman, just imagine her in bed because she would be.
I
doing
know.
that shit.
Jeez, man. No wonder they had to move to a remote location so no one could hear her scream.
Yeah.
Damn
Yeah.
straight.
Well, yeah, it would be a lot like that, but it'd be like.
Holy crap. I can't believe it's just the referee and Flair that's still alive in that one.
Yeah.
All right, it's done. I'll share it. I just
It's
posted it in
done.
the Horseman chat, but let me share it here. If this screen would cooperate, baby, if you will, I'll present this
is
to
done.
you for your approval. Thank woo for being a friend, Daddy.
Holy shit.
I didn't have time to. I didn't have time to do the hair right.
Damn.
That's funny. Holy shit.
Wow.
Arn Anderson is Betty
Arn-
White.
Arn is perfect, that face.
Yeah, it looks good.
Estelle Getty is Barry Windham.
Perfect.
Fucking Tully Blanchard is Maud.
And then there's Maud. Naked pictures of B. Arthur.
My
Wow,
eyes.
you gotta
my
send crazy demands. They gotta think we're nuts. You ever see Airheads?
Yep.
Yeah,
Not in a long time.
Yeah, that was the
I love that movie.
yeah, when Brendan Fraser's like, we gotta make them think we're unstable and nuts. We
That
have
movie-
to ask for insane requests like naked pictures of B. Arthur.
That movie's funny as hell. I love that movie.
Yeah.
That was good.
Look here now.
It's weird seeing Steve Buscemi as like a
Yeah.
medical.
I love Steve Buscemi.
Yeah,
He's great
dude, that
in
guy's a
everything.
badass.
He is.
He was a firefighter.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, he
For New York,
finally
right?
volunteered on 9/11.
Claire, look at him in. Claire waiting and waiting. There's your heavyweight champion of the world. Flat on his belly, sucking up air. There's Ric Flair in command right now. Oh, give me a break. I like you around the hip. I'm telling you. Both of them. Now, Savage, prone, Flair goes after him here. This is what it's all about, fans. This is why you take high risk. This is why you give it your all for the World Heavyweight Championship that Flair desperately wants for 13th time in his career.
And of course, Flair and Savage work almost 4 minutes longer than Hogan and the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
But I'm sure if you ask Hogan, it's all the Giants' fault. You know, he was a noob.
Oh, brother, that match was 79 minutes.
We wrote a Metallica song during it.
Saved a kid with cancer, brother, when I was wrestling in London and Chicago at the same time, brother. See, when the Hulkster travels, brother, there's
kid
more
was
than
Lars
365 days in a year.
That kid was Lars Ulrich.
Because of time zones, there's like 440, brother. I wrestled 700 days in a 440-day year, brother.
I got half the brain that you do. Oh wait, that's the other guy.
That's it.
Grain, I know.
Man,
So if you-
guys.
I made Horace Gracie tap out when I hit him with the Foreman grill, brother.
Or how pissed he was. That shit was supposed to be his.
My real brother. When I wrote Beethoven's Fifth, brother, he was like, Ulster, brother, there ain't never been a better piano piece than that, brother. And I was like, hell yeah, too sweet, brother.
You said he attached himself to some sort of like shake thing for like the protein shakes, but it was like the thermos itself. And he jumped on that because he's like, oh yeah, George Foreman, he got my grill. I'll do this. And then he had like a garages filled with these things. Nobody wanted them. He showed it on his stupid TV show back in the day.
The kids were playing with him.
Or when he had a restaurant called Pasta Mania.
Oh, yeah, I remember that on Nitro. Look at T. I was like 14.
Yeah, that was
like,
the first Nitro.
Yeah, I was like, I want to go to Pasta Mania. Yeah, he cut a promo there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could just imagine it's probably just open up cans of Chef Boyardee in the back, and they're like,
"Yeah,
here you go, dude."
It didn't last very long. The Pasta Mania.
Here's your ravioli, Jack.
Say your prayers. Take your vitamin roids.
Look at the referee unbuttoned the top two buttons. He ain't fucking around.
Take your Vitaroids.
Vitaroids.
Where's my Flintstone vitamins, brother?
Flintstones chewable steroids. 10 million horsepower strong, baby.
Bro, dude.
10
million toddlers strong and growing, brother. All with big foreheads, brother.
That's 33 to 30% more steroids.
Instead of horsepower, it's just like baby power.
Baby power.
Baby power.
Steroids generate 10,000 dollars.
1.21 gigawatts.
What did I just say?
1.21 wigglewatts.
Tons of energy there.
Yeah.
Is Flair gigged yet?
Yeah, he ain't bleeding yet.
Let's see.
Usually Flair steps in the ring and his head explodes with blood.
Yeah.
These things happen.
Out here.
Dean Ambrose comes out.
Right, it's gonna be right here.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep.
He's the John Moxley of this era.
Yeah.
Yep. Dusty Rhodes was at one point, Daddy, I bled more than a stuck pig, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Woman has been screaming. You know shit.
Mm-hmm.
What they do better.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, so you want to know why women got two sets of lips so they can piss and moan at the same time? Oh,
Oh shit. Yeah, close to this.
I know it was hard the other day. When Trey was like, "Dad, do you have any jokes?" I'm like, I have to find one that's appropriate for you in the archives. Hang on a second.
Yeah, like, is you an Italian and a... Can't do that one.
No. No.
Yep, there it is.
My favorite one's about the dyslexic guy who walked into a bra.
I'm seeing that video of that basketball game you guys were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, the high school one.
Yeah.
Oh, with we're
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's ripping the ball out of her hands, and she went flying and hurt herself.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
Yep. So they did about 3 or 4 of them, and they had a forfeit because there were not enough girls.
Oh no!
Look at his pants, jeez, disgusting.
Doesn't even look like a chick. It looks like a dude.
Oh, because it isn't.
I know, but I mean, like,
there's a reason for that.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, at least if you're gonna fucking try to, be a chick.
You're gonna try to be a parody.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do it, like, go all the way.
Oh my god! Ric Flair just like brown-eyed the entire auditorium.
It's like Lady Ballers.
Oh, you were watching before. He was climbing out of the ring, and Macho Man grabbed him from behind.
His butt
His
cheeks.
entire ass was hanging out.
What if he would have fell off that top of that cage? Macho Man would have went straight up his ass.
Yeah.
Worst emergency surgeries, like horrors from the emergency room or whatever. It's like Randy Savage's cranium was enlarged, and
Ric boots hanging out of fucking Ric Flair's ass. It's not gonna work for me, brother.
Dusty brother, I will go back to that point. The naked boy, daddy, he's running around out there, butt cheeks flapping in the wind like two sacks full of wet sacks full of ham, daddy. Oh no, not again, baby.
Again? What's wrong with them?
It's gonna be
I
gone.
don't need to see this.
The whole first row just started balls too.
Yeah, to the back of the sack.
His whole grundle is out, daddy.
It's undercarriage.
Oh,
There's children in that audience.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the children.
Oh, that's a bad place to fall.
You see Miss Elizabeth vomiting.
Oh, Jesus.
God,
You wanna get
that.
Hulk Hogan or the Giant's gonna get pink eye, daddy.
Yeah.
Rick, pull up your pants.
Yeah, pull your goddamn pants up, Rick.
Yeah, what is this, a Congress?
God damn it, boy.
Congress
Pull your
work?
damn pants up.
Oh, you're damn.
God damn it, Bobby.
I'll tell you, next time I see you wearing your pants around your ankles like you're on goddamn BT, I'm going to kick you down the goddamn hallway, boy.
It's like, was that head cock? Was that head cock? His head's going up your ass. His head's going up your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, what is it? Juggernaut from Deadpool 2. I'm going to stick that guy's head up your
he's
ass.
slamming his head so hard that it opened up the door.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta close that.
That's a cheaply made cage.
Yeah, it is. It's almost as bad as a cage. We used a dog kennel cage.
Yeah.
As our cage when we were back there wrestling.
Nose to nose, hand to butt cheeks, face to grundle, daddy. They've been going at it harder than an AEW locker room all full of men, baby.
This gorilla position.
The soft white underbelly of Ric
Pat
Flair.
Patterson position.
The soft white underbelly of Ric Flair. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Rat poison. I don't know if she'd be handling that with her bare hands, Bobby. Liz is going to fucking stab Ric Flair in the eye with her shoe. What? Yep, this is another turn.
His pants are fucking down again. Jesus.
Jeez.
Trying to helicopter Dick Macho Man.
The man wants to see your Rick hair.
He's going to do some meat spin on. He's going to be like, yeah, you want to see some beef jerky? Because I heard you did some Slim Jim. How about my Slim Jim? Woo!
How about it's time for the Slim Jim to snap into you?
Yeah.
Baby,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
probably
have
a
my
roster.
gym, but I assure you that it is not slim.
Look at him talking.
This is unconscionable, Daddy. The actions of Miss Elizabeth will have swift and violent repercussions, baby.
Is that disturbing? They're both dead. Like, the only person in this whole thing is the. Oh wait, that piece of shit.
Why does Hulk Hogan look like a Somali pirate, baby?
Well, that's right. He
Look
has
at
an eye
me.
patch because he got hit by the shoe too, by a woman.
Who did this black man? Who did black man clad in yellow?
He's got to steal the thunder from Savage.
Yep.
Well, Savage lost, so there wasn't really much thunder to steal on this one, at least.
He's got to put himself in it, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
What did Flair end up with? Was it 16?
He is like 20-something right now.
Was it?
Yeah.
But he was what? He was 16 or 18 going in when he went back to the Fed after the merger, or when WWF bought him.
I can't see.
Going to the fucking merger like it's the NFL and the AFL. Have some faith now,
21.
21.
21.
Okay.
Despite being recognized as a 16-time world champion, Flair has actually won at least 21 world championships titles throughout his career. WWE may not officially recognize all of Flair's world title wins, but it does not diminish his credibility as one of the greatest wrestlers in history.
Not to be confused with the FML. That's entirely different.
AEW actually recognizes it is 21.
Oh, you took my eye. An eye for an eye.
Fie, my lord, fie.
Sting is at like 20 something too, as far as like championships won.
World
not
titles?
Not world titles, but like belts in general.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's had a
Yeah,
ton
he's
of
at like
years.
25 now after winning the AEW tag belts.
Doug Dillinger looked weird without his beard.
Weird.
So before NWO, they had a whole thing they were all going to be pirates.
The Dungeon of Doom was going to become the Black Pearl.
They'd be searching for a bunch of eyes.
Hulk Hogan actually came up with Pirates of the Caribbean first. It was going to be a stable in WCW, and then they sold the idea.
It was him and his best friend came up with it, Lars Ulrich.
That's
It was actually it was Hogan and Brutus Beefcake.
Brutus, yeah, Hogan and Brutus.
It was Hogan and Brian Knobsler plowing Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
Yep.
While McMahon pooped on her.
Wow, that's
while
possibility,
Pat
but-
Patterson blew Shawn Michaels, sure.
Yeah, I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. to watch a pay-per-view in Australia. it's not happening.
What?
I don't care. Elimination Chambers in Perth, Australia. So it starts at 4 or 5 in the morning here.
4 a.m. for the pre-show.
Oh, what great marketing.
Dude, have you seen the card for this? It's shit. I told you they should have had The Rock and Roman at this. And then done what they're going to do at WrestleMania. But they're fucking stupid.
They're busy trying to cover up a couple of scandals.
Because they could have got eyes on Chamber if they'd have done that with The Rock. But half the people could care less about Chamber.
You could have put the Bloodline in there, put Cody in there, CM Punk in there, and even with CM Punk getting hurt, let's say we got to replace him. Put Lashley in there. He's a good, what I mean? Like, you could always count on Lashley to produce.
Well, Drew, I would have put Drew because him and, with Punk out, him and Seth, that makes sense. Like this from the storyline perspective. Like, it would have made sense with Drew and
or Gunther.
Seth.
Because Gunther was going to go gunning for Seth, so even throw him, as the IC champ, because he's the IC champ, throw him in the Elimination Chamber, though, with the heavyweights. Couldn't hurt.
Well, the whole stuff with Brock screwed what they were going to do with Gunther.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Gunther flat out told Seth he was coming for him, so that had nothing to do with Lesnar.
No, but I mean, they had plans to have Gunther and Lesnar go at it at Mania.
Maybe. I mean, we don't know.
I don't think he said brother enough times, brother.
brother.
Because Gunther had mentioned he wanted Lesnar as his final boss or whatever.
Yeah, Yeah, but that's just going off fan theory. I'm just going off of what he even said where he was going to go from Seth, even course correcting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they already kind of took care of that with him. Hey, if I win the Rumble, I'm going for you, Seth. They could still go with that at the Rumble or at the Elimination Chamber.
I'm not even sure who's in the Elimination Chamber.
The big stinky giant.
Holy hell. I'm not even going to be up for that shit.
Yeah, no. I don't think you can see the left.
It's like that's a personal attack.
Yeah. Don't walk up to Adam and
Okay,
say on your
so-
left.
So the chamber is Drew versus Randy versus Lashley versus LA Knight versus Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul. Whoever wins that determines who goes against Seth. And then the women's is Becky versus Bianca versus Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi versus Raquel Rodriguez to see who goes against Rhea at WrestleMania. And then Rhea versus Nia for the title at thing. And I have a feeling Rhea's going to beat her.
But wait a minute. Didn't Bayley win the Rumble? So doesn't she get a shot at WrestleMania?
Yeah, she's going against Io.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, because she got kicked out of Damage Control. And Dakota Kai sided with her.
Versus this. Oh.
So it's the Asians versus the non-Asians.
Yeah. So it's going to be an Asian win WrestleMania because they have you don't remember #Asian stop the Asian hate.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're white adjacent at this point.
Yeah, but they're still Asian white, so it gives them more because the Asian comes first.
And then the tag championship matches: Finn Balor and Damian Priest versus British Strong Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate for the undisputed tag. Dude, this fucking card is terrible for
Perth. Yeah,
for Perth, it's so bad.
Mm-hmm. They just threw something at him. He looked down at it. That was hilarious. What the hell did you throw at me?
Is the toilet? What?
The big slow. Yeah, it's a big slow. Shit tonight.
He looks like my brother. That's what my brother looks like. He looks like the Big Show.
The hell am I hearing?
One shirt tonight. I'm not going to tear up two. Because, he's got to check the cage because he was just in it.
Yeah.
I was shocked they got
With
the
Savage.
username Mega Powers.
Oh, I did defend it. Oh, he climbed up over to get in.
Hogan's like, I tore my balls on the cage, brother.
Yeah, because Mega Powers was in the Fed.
Yeah.
It must have been something in Hulk's contract because it went with him.
Yep.
That or is this before they had rights to shit?
No, they had rights to stuff back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, WCW and the Fed were not together here.
No, I know that, but I mean, I didn't know if they were like, because I know Vince at one,
No,
wasn't,
Hogan probably, like Adam said, Hogan probably had that written into his contract. That was his shit.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me because there's no way Vince would have let them use it without suing the shit out of them.
Yep.
Especially with marketing. And now the Fed even had, back in that era where we had the Hulkamania stuff, they were printing that stuff up and they were doing all of this, just recently before all the trouble they're in.
Yep.
There's the tape. Hey, brother, don't worry. Mr. Perfect said he only butt flossed a little bit of this tape. We could give you a pink eye.
Yeah, Flair and Savage work like 19 minutes. These two barely go, 14?
Miz and R-Truth are winning the tag titles at WrestleMania, and that's not a joke. I know he cost somebody a match or whatever, R-Truth. And he's like, I'm not in Judgment Day.
It would be funny to see.
Even though there for a while R-Truth was
Damian
like,
Priest.
yeah, even though R-Truth was like, I am in Judgment Day, and then he fucks him over.
See,
I
love
am
how
a
Hogan
real
could be the heel.
Canadian. Fight for the right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Of every man, eh?
E?
They're not
Every
in
drink.
Canada.
Hey, fella, let's go down to the LC, huh? Need to get some chips. Zesty Mordant dressed all over.
Good old Timmy's. Good old Hortons.
Give me some of them jalapeno chips too.
You hosers.
"20 times. Dusty, I think you overestimate just slightly.
Just a skosh.
Does Dusty realize what 20 times 7 is? I don't think he does. Death bigger than the 50-foot woman doth erode, baby.
20 times 7 equals hard times, baby.
Back when I was eating poke and beans.
So he repainted his bullshit shit on his face.
Yeah.
I can't believe you thought that was a good idea.
Draven shows up to Horror Hound with a Kevin Sullivan paint job. He's like, man, I didn't know my girl's a Taskmaster fan.
Oh,
Jesus.
He'll be looking like the aftermatch too. Like he'll be trying to crawl away.
That's pretty hilarious.
Spraying powder in his face.
We'll be like, no, you
Written
got
and directed by
yourself into
Ryan
this.
Johnson.
Dragging him by the ankles. That's not going to work for me, brother.
It's always a trap.
Falls count anywhere, brother.
Get over here.
The minute she puts in the minute she puts in the
pretty?
ball gag,
She's like, I heard you talk shit about Nyla Rose on Twitter, brother.
Apparently, we're going to do some pre-showing of a movie, too, on Thursday.
One movie?
Yeah, they
I'm not
usually do
sure.
stuff on
Let me
Thursday.
look.
don't no sell my shit. Don't you no sell my shit?
Love me.
Oh, were you talking?
You fucker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you say something?
It's fucking bullshit. Fucking wrote it. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving is streaming on Netflix now. By the way.
Oh yeah,
good.
Frank, you said you
I
saw it.
want to watch that.
It was good.
You said it was all right. Oh yeah, that's why you
Spoiler
started
alert.
theaters. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's a spoiler for the first episode of the horror show. I was planning on talking about that one because I wanted to watch it and write a review of it.
Oh, okay. When is the first one?
I'm probably aiming for the middle of March.
Okay.
By the time I get it, I mean it could be earlier, depending on when I get everything done. But yeah, we got we're going to episode 295, so I got about 5 weeks left till we hit 300. Which I got to start planning that one now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna take the I took today off. I'm probably gonna take the Tuesday, the day after that that show off.
Trying to find where it was saying about it.
Oh, the giant fell on top of him, Daddy.
Go ahead and pick me up because I'm not jumping, brother. That doesn't
His
work
pants
for me.
came down too. What's wrong with people?
I guess the movie is called Esquire.
What movie?
Like Bill S. Preston, Esquire.
San Dimas High School football rules.
What are we talking about?
Oh, maybe that's. Hold on.
Look, it's been like how long? Giant Bears finally by the time he gets some fucking offense.
Oh, so they've been asked if there's any plans for an Esquire Theater is the name of the theater where they do it.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It's the name of the movie theater where they show whatever the pre-screenings of whatever movie they decide to show.
For a horror hound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They haven't announced what the movie will be, though. They're trying to finalize details on the film in terms of the screen and hope to be able to reveal that information soon. But if you are wanting to make plans for a Thursday evening pre-show excursion, go ahead and mark your calendars. So, and this was the 8th that they mentioned that.
Do you want to know what goes on in Kevin Sullivan's head?
No.
I guarantee it's either the cat playing the keyboard or Homer Simpson going meow 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 meow.
See, I was figuring it'd be the Homer with to start press any key. Where's the any key button?
Stupid sexy Flanders.
Oh shit.
Are they going to have a screening of my new movie? That's not going to work for me, stepbrother.
Oh man.
Followed by oh no, that
I gotta get my
brother
autographic photos though for that shit.
Followed by
Elizabeth in the closet.
Escape from the locker room.
That hurt, brother.
I'm just excited to go to Dave and Buster's and stuff too.
Oh, nice.
Like
where's
Escape
there
from
a
New
David
York.
Buster's by there?
It's
There
like
is.
Escape from New York, but it's Miss Elizabeth and she's trying to get out of it.
I talked to Justin Cropper about that.
Yeah, when are we going to that?
We're going down probably Friday or Saturday.
Yeah,
'cause, I mean, we're all
I'm
home
going down
Sunday.
Friday morning. We're leaving like first thing in the morning.
Yep.
No, I mean for the David Buster's. When are you guys gonna do that?
Possibly Friday night.
Okay.
Right now, I'm thinking. I'm not sure though.
I know we're
Friends,
going to get to
listen.
the hotel, check in, and then I'm not going. I don't have tickets for Friday. I only got a ticket for Saturday. So depending on how everybody else is feeling, but yeah, that's my game plan because I was like, man, there's all kinds of stuff to do besides just the con.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the full weekend passes because I'm kind of thinking about going up Sunday morning. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. The wife probably won't want to because we got an 8-hour drive home. And I got to stop in Detroit and pick the dag up.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing is I will not be anywhere near as hungover as I was last time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, not at all.
You have to be responsible.
Somewhat.
What do you do with the cats?
They watch themselves. I give them extra food and water and an extra litter box while I'm gone, and they're fine for like 3-4 days usually.
Yeah, cats take care of themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. Not mine.
Oh, dude. It's funny though, because like mine will they'll hunger strike while I'm gone. They get mad, but they won't destroy anything. They just don't eat.
Yeah, this time you're gonna come home and Beans is gonna destroy every Lego you've ever just built.
Oh no, I'm not giving him access to the basement. He can fuck up the wife's ornaments before he fucks my Lego.
All the Hummels are destroyed.
Oh,
yeah.
You silly human, you act like he can't pick a lock.
You get back, your wife's like, start up the oven.
This doesn't look gay as fuck.
No, it looks super gay.
Yeah, my sister's
He's like jiggling as he's getting hugged.
This is where we dub it over with
generating waves of wigglerific energy.
Hulkerific energy,
brother.
Hulk's gonna start twerking.
This is where you dub it over with "I only have eyes for you."
I only have eye for you because you poked out.
He's got a brown eye there for him.
I got a
He
brown
kicked
eye.
so hard a turtle head popped out.
Yeah, Ric Flair's Grundle has entered the chat.
It's the only place left on Hulk Hogan that's white is his taint.
Yeah. Just it looks like a goldfish trying to breathe air.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if like Michael Cole starts talking like at the next the WrestleMania and he starts talking about like Brian Cage in the AEW out of nowhere?
What?
I'm just thinking how random we are with these things, and they're like,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And Michael Cole's like, yeah, man. I'm wondering when Brian Cage is gonna win that belt.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
And Dalton. Don't forget Dalton. Dalton needs his belt.
Yeah, I mean the thing is like if we're saying it, I'm sure many other people are too.
Oh God,
So
yeah.
speaking of Dalton, he can't his fucking
imaginary friend
was actually him dressed up as a hobo, basically. He came out and they're like, they saw through his disguise. So he's like, I just want to match with you, so I gotta smash your face. And he's like, I'll do anything. And they're like, all right, well, we'll tell you next week what we want from you. So they came out this week and they basically were like, we want the boys. And he's like torn because he doesn't know what to do. So like,
they're gonna take the boys from him.
He's letting it stew for the time being because he he doesn't know what he should do.
Boy,
He really wants to fucking smash Johnny TV's face, but he has to give up the boys to do it.
My question is this: if his other persona was a homeless guy, did he have pigeons going around him instead of peacocks?
No, but he had this really like outrageous like Spanish name. It was funny.
That's great.
And apparently Johnny TV and Taya have a show like coming on TV called Johnny Loves Taya or something. Because that's why they're saying you're not TV ready. It's like because we're actually on TV.
Were they on public access?
I don't know what that's on. I don't think it debuted yet.
Look at these two big bastards going up to the top.
Jeez. I don't mean the Giant was doing crazy shit back then.
Yeah, dude, he was agile as well. He's getting heavier here though. You can see it.
Yeah. But still, man, I mean, this guy was just.
Oh yeah, the dude was an athlete. Like doors open, Hulk.
Or maybe it's a YouTube thing.
Sullivan with a chair. Keep beating him, Sullivan.
Of course, Hogan no-sells it.
We're wearing the same team colors, brother. How are you through?
He did poop himself a little bit.
Hi, Jerry Bobby Heenan. Where's the rest of the Legion of Doom?
Yup.
He pooped a little bit.
Yeah, it's on their YouTube, AEW's YouTube channel that they're doing it.
Watch Hogan's chair shots.
Yeah, they're the worst.
This is the trailer for it. I'll put it in the private.
This is so retarded.
What is?
He just hit
His
Brutus.
chair shots.
Dude.
They're the worst chair shots on the planet.
I hit my 4-year-old niece with a chair harder than that. And she could take it.
Oh, one-man gang just took a nasty bump.
Jesus Christ.
This guy was dangerous as fuck in the ring by this point. He was like riddled with tumors shortly after. He died a couple of years after this.
Who did?
What was his name?
Loch Ness. That was Haystacks, Giant Haystacks from the UK. Oh, yeah, he hurt a couple guys when he was doing squash matches.
He's just fat and old.
I can see why.
Yep.
He probably actually squashed them.
Yeah.
Where's the Yeti? Or didn't that happen yet?
They're trying to help him in and pull him off.
No, that already happened.
Oh. They should have brought the Yeti out to stop him. That would have worked. They could have did a double bear hug.
Come on, buddy. We'll go get you a cheeseburger.
I smell cheeseburger.
Look at Grimace is pissed.
Yeah. Why is he dressed like Chris Redfield?
You know, Hogan is wearing those McDonald's colors.
Yeah.
Redfield mod.
Etep, thank you for the invite. I got to step out.
All right, brother. Hey, good to have you, man.
Have a good night, bro.
Have a good one, man.
Take care.
Later,
Have a
guys.
great night, brother.
Later.
Good one.
Devin Storm. You hear that? He said dangerous Devin Storm. That's what's his name? Crowbar.
Crowbar.
Yeah, Crowbar used to be with Daphne and shit.
Yep. Legendary WCW producer Craig Leathers on the job there, folks. Oh, that was SuperBrawl. Oh, we got the next one. That one's 97. We're in full swing with the NWO for a year and a half by that, or well, not even a year at that point. Sorry, I keep getting the dates mixed up, but yeah. That was a much better card than last week's show. Yeah. Like the 94 one was absolutely terrible. Yeah, like Slasher alluded to earlier, Jungle Jim Steele was on the fucking card of a pay-per-view. Let that sink in. That's as bad as PN News rapping the fucking his intro as he walks down to the ring. But no, this was a good card. 5 out of 8 matches were title matches. You know, the Savage and Flair match was probably one of the better ones. Bad. Mark Marrow and Page was a fucking other solid one too. The Road Warriors and Sting and them ended. It was a double count out, but good match. Yeah, it was a pretty solid card. What up, Nelson? Hail.
What's up,
Hail.
man?
Who's the best, most consistent worker in wrestling history? Not necessarily best personality, but best worker. Pure work.
Best there was, best there is, best there ever will be.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly. I mean, it depends on what eras you're looking at. I mean, you had guys like Flair back in the day was I mean, he was a fighting champion. He was defending the belt a couple nights a week in the territories when he was carrying the big gold in the 80s. I mean, he might not have worked.
Flair.
I honestly, but also, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really looked into the frequency of like Bruno's title defenses and stuff
Bruno's,
like that.
Superstar Billy Graham, even.
Yep.
You know, you go back to those guys in their eras, man. Those guys went years with the belt.
I mean, if we're looking, I would say from the modern era, like 80 on up to today. I mean, I consider that basically the modern era, or even you could push it to 90. But you're missing out on a lot of good workers. God, I mean, Flair, to me, Flair just sticks out because of the frequency he defended the title at. But I would put, I would put Hart on that list. Bret Hart was a fucking phenomenal. Yeah, you don't get called the excellence of execution for no fucking reason.
Exactly.
Hart, and I was not even a huge Bret Hart guy, but I admire the guy's work and his respect and love for the fucking business, man. You know, but I'd put Benoit on that list too. I don't care.
Yeah, for sure.
I understand he's
murders or not.
Or what,
the guy fucking worked his ass.
We're just
off.
talking wrestling here. Yeah.
Pure wrestling, yeah. Benoit. I mean, God. Okay, so this is going to be an unpopular one, and I know nobody liked him, but I mean, Cena. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. But I mean, the guy was always on TV when he was like you know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't see his full run. I saw later when he kind of came back.
I saw most
and every fucking Monday night he was fighting everybody.
Yep. Like, you know, and I'm not necessarily saying it was a good thing because he buried a lot of people, like the Nexus, like ruined and killed a lot. Like Wade Barrett, Tony's mentioned that before. He killed Wade Barrett's fucking career. And Wade Barrett could have been
he was basically Superman. He couldn't fucking be.
He was Triple H. He was Vince McMahon's Triple H.
But yeah, he was a guy that was always there. I mean, I know there's a lot more than that. You could say Dusty back in the day because Dusty was always fucking working. Sting's another one. Sting was everywhere. Harley Race. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it goes, you know, I mean, these guys, especially back then, the territory days.
What about Terry Funk?
Terry Funk, yeah.
He was pretty consistent. And he was doing crazy shit. Like, how do you stay that consistent with the amount of damage he was doing to himself?
Oh my God. Yeah. You turned himself into like a fucking crash test dummy for real.
Right.
But yeah, that I mean, that's a topic. I mean, we could, Jesus, you know, that is a fucking solid, like that's something I'm not sure.
That's an onion right there, my friend. Cause you could go from decade to, you know, you go to Angle, Jeff Jarrett. You know, the guys that are still doing it today, Sting.
You got to say, too, man, Undertaker.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Before, I mean, in the end, he was slowing down, taking, you know, bigger breaks and stuff. But when he was there in his prime, dude, that guy was a consistent machine.
And mind you, these guys also went through the Monday night stuff together, too. So not just pay-per-views, but they used to get their asses beat on a weekly basis.
Well, then they're doing house shows. You know, they were on the road 280 days a year. I mean, Undertaker, barring the few times he was injured. Kane is another guy.
Yep.
If we're talking modern, that I don't remember a lot of periods of time where Kane had to take injury. I'm sure there was a couple along the way that I'm missing, but times where he was absent due to like legitimate injuries, he was always in amazing condition though for a big man. I mean, he ballooned up a little bit at one point, but Owen Hart fell for it, left it all on the mat. God damn it.
That's what I was laughing at. Oh shit.
What?
Manly's motivation, he says Owen Hart left it all on the mat.
Yep.
Some brain matter.
Fuck.
Booker T.
Still working today.
Yeah.
Is he? I thought he's just doing commentating.
Yeah, no, he doesn't wrestle anymore. Is he still doing indie dates?
Like,
He got his own school that he wrestles.
I know he does his own promotion, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure if he wrestles on except here and there.
Yeah, he probably does a spot every now and then. I mean,
Because
guys
I
have
remember
been
him coming in
do
with
it.
as GI Bro like a while back, like in his own in his own promotion.
Oh, okay.
I'm still trying to come up with a couple other guys.
Guerrero.
Eddie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie didn't miss a lot of time in WCW. He had a few injuries before his unfortunate death. I mean, God, he was only 38 when he fucking died.
I still can't believe that.
No, but his heart was just
too many drugs, fucking steroids.
Yep. All them fucking prescription drugs, all that gear he was on.
Too, because he had started cleaning himself up already, and then it's like,
that promo with him and Brock. If you get a chance to go back and watch it, it's deep.
Yeah, I did. I saw it a couple of months ago again. That was something.
Well,
else.
I hope we answered that for you, Nelson, and thank you to everybody in the chat watching along on YouTube and Twitter and Rumble or X, whatever the fuck you want to call Twitter now. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you guys and gals out there watching along, hanging out with us. We'll be back. It is, of course, it'll still be February next Tuesday. So we will we'll do another one for the road. We'll pick that after we go off air. And we'll be moving into the NWO era of things. We're not going to go back any further than this. My God. I looked at the 95 one and I was like, because I was like, okay, so we could do 95, 96, 97. I'm like, no, we'll start at 96. We'll do 96, 97, probably 98.
I kind of threw it in my mouth a little.
Yeah.
95 wasn't that good. It wasn't 94 bad, but it wasn't, Jungle Jim Steel out there on pay-per-view. But thank you, everybody. We will catch you guys tomorrow night for Holy Shit News. Trina will be joining us. We'll have the usual suspects on hand. And Thursday, we'll have some Tales from Crypt commentaries where Trina joins us again on the week of Trina here on the channel. But thank you to Draven and Vinny and Adam and Chris and Brutal and Slasher at the Dip for being here tonight. We appreciate you guys being here as well. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah. Good to be here.
Blast.
Yeah,
Always
man,
fun.
This is a fun one.
I love watching these pay-per-views with you guys. It really is just the best.
Yeah, this maybe fuck, if I can tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time now. I'm gonna say maybe I might record a commentary for 95 tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see if I have time, depending on what the schedule is. But yeah, that's it, gang. We're out. We will catch you guys tomorrow night, 8:35 Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and X. I'm Etep Okuian from the Place to Be Reviews. We have been here with all yous. We don't see you. Have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We will catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out and fade away.
We out like sauerkraut.
Thank you to all the channel members as well. Appreciate you. Everybody in the chat. We had Nelson, Manliness, Hicks Villain, Frankie,
That's chat on
Keely,
YouTube.
Keely, Lurch. Yeah, thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Everybody has a good night. Said we'll be back tomorrow. Rest assured. Same bat time, same bat channel.
monoTony.
Better with Cooley.
Of course, yeah, monoTony was in the chat.
Tony.